I'm the coolest one out of all of us.
That was incredible.
Lead us.
Bang, bang.
Lead us.
Yak, presented by Roback. Roback Activewear. Roback's All-American collection is here. And if this doesn't make you ready for summer, we don't know what will. If you're looking for a red, white, and blue polo this summer, Roback has you covered. Super clean designs. And as you know, the most comfortable polos. We don't even wear polos, but we wear Roback polos. Not to mention their swim trunks, KB, their tees, their shorts. We love it all. Use code YAK for 20% off your first purchase. That's 20% off all shorts, Q-zips, and more. Use code YAK and head over to RHOBACK.com. Thank you.
Roback.
Well done.
I severely miss when they would make you keep redoing the Pick Central intro. When you did the stuck in the middle
from
with
Super
you.
Bowl week?
Yes.
Yeah.
Remember that?
That was my first.
No.
That was my first Super Bowl week. I don't know.
I wasn't around.
Yeah. So it was
2 years ago.
Miami 2020, right? And Pick Central was going to be debuting the day after the Super Bowl, and they kept making me go back and do it. They did. Of course, we could do music back then.
Do you remember that? All right.
Brandon, do you have Chick-fil-A Polynesian sauce on your forearm?
I'll say this. I don't know if there's anything on my forearm right now, but I will confirm if there is something on my arm, it is likely Chick-fil-A Polynesian sauce, because I did have Chick-fil-A Polynesian sauce only seconds ago. So
I didn't see.
I don't feel it on my arm.
You weren't having any Chick-fil-A. You were just having the sauce.
And I don't think it's on my arm.
How did I?
Oh, right here?
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and let me just take one little. I'm going to go ahead and confirm to you, God, and everybody that is indeed Chick-fil-A Polynesian.
I could tell by the hue.
Yeah, it does have that Polynesian look.
Nothing else has that. Yeah.
No, and the stickiness as well, the viscosity.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and
Undeniably
rub it in. I like to rub myself in Polynesian sauce about once a day.
That's good for you.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt. It was just.
It's okay. Hey.
I thought you'd feel it.
I've long said if you see Chick-fil-A Polynesian sauce on my person visibly,
That's right.
please let me know.
Yeah.
That's right. We will.
Is that your top dog, Polynesian?
At Chick-fil-A it is. I'm also I'm mostly a big ranch guy. I love big ranch. I'm a ranch guy. I think ranch is hard to mess up, and if you get a good homemade ranch, it's elite.
Oh my God. Yeah. Homemade ranch.
Homemade ranch.
Very good.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever. What is homemade ranch?
I'm
what
hitting
makes
Valley
it
Old.
special?
Well, if you go to a place that makes its own ranch, it'll be a little thinner sometimes, and it'll be a little more. There'll be more dill in it, stuff like that. There can be wide varieties, but to me, ranch is just a flavor combination that is hard to mess up, and it's baseline always good, and sometimes when you get a special one, elite.
You're goddamn right, brother.
Thank you.
Yeah.
very much.
Everybody's blinded by tzatziki. Tzatziki sauce doesn't have a taste.
No, I'm not a big tzatziki
Tzatziki,
guy.
It has no taste.
Adding just white.
It's just
It adds white.
It's like it makes your food white.
Yep.
too ethnic of a word. For me.
But it doesn't taste like anything, and it's got shooters.
It has to have a good thing going into it to taste good, correct?
Well, it has to be that. Then you're.
Yeah, you have to.
It's making the bread a little bit damp,
What is it? Greek yogurt
I think, in like chunks.
and some chunks.
What else would go with a
That's not
gyro?
horrible.
What else would go with a gyro though?
Shut the fuck up with that.
Why would you ever
You
do
say
that?
gyro?
That's the worst option.
I say
Gyro?
gyro too. I think it's gyro.
No, none of you say gyro.
I think it's gyro.
What are you saying? Gyro.
I'm saying gyro.
Get the
Gyro, isn't it gyro? What are we doing?
gyro.
Gyro?
Yeah, but that's like.
It's not a gyro.
Are you saying croissant? No, you're
DJ,
saying
how do
croissant.
you say croissant?
Croissant.
Thank you.
Can't argue with that.
I asked a homeless guy, and
Oh yeah, he'll know.
I swear, me and my friends were
Gyro.
like, settle the debate, sir. Is it gyro? How do you say this word? And he said gyro. Smoking in the
I
restaurant.
promise I was in traffic in Niceville, Florida one time. I was about to drive down whatever highway there, and we were at a red light, and this black guy and black woman pull up next to me, and they're like, you could tell they're yelling at each other. He rolls down the window. He says, "Hey!" I said, "Hey!" There was a billboard that was selling gyros, and he said, "What's that word right there?" And I said, "You mean gyro?" And he turns and said, "Exactly," and turns off.
Was he in the middle of a debate?
They were absolutely going at each other.
Going at it.
In a fun way, not like a
Those are fun.
Yeah.
Those are fun.
Those are good.
Fun's fun.
So yeah, so it's gyro.
I got gyro.
The homeless guy said gyro.
I love getting into arguments
Why?
like that.
Was he Greek?
No, he was
So
smoking a cig.
what gave him the authority to say gyro?
I don't know.
But a Greek person would say it like a Greek person. Why don't you say it?
So gyro is gyro in Greek.
I
So
guess.
is Greece Eurik?
Right.
Eurik? What's the G doing in Greece?
No, it's the Y that makes
How do
the
they
G.
handle the G?
It's the Y that makes the G do that.
Oh, the
right?
Y after it.
Right.
Oh, they do a
It's the
switcheroo.
R makes it a G.
The G disappears.
Yeah.
The
I think-
Y after it
I think
negates the G before it.
The Y tempts the G to do things the G doesn't want to do.
I can live with that.
Explain gyroscope.
That's not
It's not a Greek word. Is that the?
Gyromite. It was a Nintendo game. No?
I don't remember
Gyroscope
that.
is a Greek word.
Have we checked in with Stephen Che on this matter?
He's the least Greek person we know.
He could settle the debate. That's what I'm saying.
And he's not homeless either.
I say gyro.
Thank you.
How do you say the state that Reno's in?
Nevada.
I say Nevada.
I say Nevada as well.
Nevada.
I did too, up until I just figured out it's Nevada.
What about where Portland is?
That's
Maine.
Oregon.
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 No, that's
Oregon.
wrong.
It's Oregon, and anybody who says Oregon can fuck right off, including Dave Portnoy, because he says Oregon.
It's
and,
Oregon.
And it is bullshit. It is Oregon.
An Oregon guy.
Oregon. Your emphasis is on the wrong syllable.
Were you supposed to say syllable there?
Stand this dude.
Yeah.
Something about him.
Yeah, I know.
Why? What'd I do? I haven't even talked.
You just did. You just made an emphatic point that was wrong.
Disagree.
Fine. How have you been living outside the office?
I've been better.
Why
we,
even look at that?
That's pretty red.
we finally got Mincy's amazing painting framed.
Shouldn't have taken that long.
We've said before, it looks like a product of a child who might be mildly possessed.
Yeah.
Possessed would be a word, yeah. Mildly was correct.
Did he color that in the back of that pickup truck or whatever it was, that float?
What was he doing?
I don't know.
T-Bob is here and everything, but I know what they were on some sort.
Everybody loses when it's an aware Mincy.
Was that what he was doing?
I think so.
Okay.
He's just
all
so used to hitching rides like that he has to hide so people driving don't know.
Okay, I didn't know. I just saw the still shot. I didn't see the actual, if there was a video.
He didn't want to be seen in an LSU thing.
Oh, okay, so he's hiding.
Yeah, because he hates LSU.
But he still wants the Mardi Gras parade thing? Oh, he is aware. Yeah, you can tell. And anytime he puts that face on, he's absolutely, he knows the cameras are there.
Yeah, it's like date Mike turning the hat backwards. Like,
That's
oh,
right. Yeah, he knows he's on a date now.
Right. Gotta love him. He was doing cameos upstairs in front of everyone.
Danny, I think you're a bigger office guy than Brandon.
Oh, I know I am.
I'm sorry.
Explain that.
No,
In
no.
here more?
You bring up office more than Brandon.
Try to sneak it in once in
you
a
had
episode.
one foot in the grave and you were just like, I gotta get on the set of The Office.
Correct.
Well, he used that to get on the set of The Office. Sure, I could have cancer. Anybody could have cancer to get to The Office. That was a cheat code.
Gotta beat it first, bruh.
Oh, no, you could have lost to it and still have that memory. Well, I guess it wouldn't be a memory. You would.
I'd be the memory. I also, one of the most recent doesn't match is a question. I got it exactly on the number office.
I did too. 54.
53, bitch.
No, it was in the,
Oh, heavens.
Is that a reference too?
but it was in the 54th episode.
But the question
It was in
was
the
how many
That wasn't
episodes?
that wasn't, that
24.
wasn't the answer.
It
It
was-
was how many episodes up until Jim.
Asked Pam on a date.
Yep.
It happened in the 54th episode, which I think the answer could be 54.
How many episodes before? So that'd be 53 if it was the 54th.
Do you think
episode.
liking something like a show that much to where you can pinpoint the episode is a good thing?
It was a guess, but it's not like it's not like I actively studied it.
Wasn't
you know,
a
I
guess
just
for me.
I just
6 in the
remember.
first season, 24 and 24.
6 in the first season.
Yeah.
See, I didn't know that. I had a guess on that.
The first
How many-
season was only 6?
Yeah, 6 episodes.
Interesting.
Oh, you didn't know that? That's interesting.
What? Remember that Charlie Sheen show, Anger Management?
Mm-hmm.
No.
I think it was 2 seasons, 100 episodes.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
What was the premise?
I think it was a cheat code to get into syndication.
They'll do that in a
Yeah.
heartbeat. Syndication's where the real money is, Ed.
Yep.
Oh, that's a long season.
Can we get Yak episodes into syndication?
Well, we certainly had enough seasons.
Can we just have a channel that plays a random Yak live?
Remember when's the last time we mentioned a season?
Wow, lucky guess.
Oh, Rainey Shockney did the music for that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
When's the last time the Yak said this is season 1? Season 2 was 90
episodes. Yeah, it was a slow burn.
10 and then 90.
It was a slow burn.
Go to like episode 84. They had to be kind of dried out by then.
They did 80 episodes. They did 90 episodes.
I learned that on that subreddit Forgotten Television.
Starting in January 2013 and ending, and they did 90 episodes in a year and a half.
Damn, how did Charlie have all that energy? Huh.
I love Charlie Sheen. Is that okay to say?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so, right?
Yeah, I think he's fine, right? He's good.
Did he have AIDS?
I don't know if you can past tense
Yeah, I
that.
think he still does.
But did he?
Well,
That's a fact.
I think he said that. Or
Well,
he's HIV positive, right?
Yeah. So you don't get AIDS
No.
automatically.
No, but I think it's like...
Does he have real HIV
Does it,
or
does it make
Magic
you like a
Johnson
time
HIV?
bomb?
What's the difference?
Magic Johnson's was a publicity stunt.
Really? Was he gambling on basketball?
I don't know. I just said, I don't know.
You're a Magic AIDS denier?
I just think that man has been the healthiest human being in America ever since the
Don't you get
diagnosis.
real skinny?
He didn't.
I know. He gained weight on AIDS.
Yeah.
It's the medication, though, no?
I don't know.
Did they have that medication back then? Because PrEP right now pretty much solved AIDS.
What's PrEP?
I don't know.
So we've beaten AIDS.
Brandon's friends just told me about it. I don't know.
I think AIDS is pretty blockable.
Okay. All right.
But what are like the day-to-day symptoms?
I don't know.
I just know that it's deadly, but maybe not.
It just kills your immune system, right?
You usually
Yeah.
die of something else, like
right.
pneumonia or
right.
something.
Yeah. It lowers your defenses. Something else gets you.
I feel like pneumonia gets a lot of fuckers.
It does.
Pneumonia waits for other diseases to weaken the defenses and just slides right in.
It's taken a lot of celebs.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the top wrestling stars, Ben Askren. You guys know him.
Yeah. He's alive.
He's okay, though, right?
It done fucked him. They
Really?
can put a hole in his lung. He needs a lung transplant.
Yeah, it'll keep you.
But
Really?
he was like very healthy leading up. Just
That's brutal.
yeah.
Issues. Bad
Wow.
Damn.
Wow.
I didn't realize it was that
Pneumonia
bad.
is one of those ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you like people get it pretty often.
Yeah.
Like I've known plenty of.
And it can be mild or it can fuck you up.
But if a grandparent gets it,
It's over.
it's over.
How many people's it kill a year, TJ?
Like at least 30.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair. Over under.
It's 30.
30.
Over,
30
but
plus.
at least 30.
Yeah, I'll take 31.
I'll take 50.
Yeah.
You're a real piece of shit today, Danny.
Yeah. I didn't want to say it. 53,000.
I would have guessed way more.
I would have guessed.
Yeah,
I would have guessed 2 million.
Prepared to say billion.
I guess people are.
I'm at 50,000.
Yeah, that's not crazy.
Eddie, you wanna pimp the draft that I'm on this week? That
Yeah, so we
came
did
out today.
we did a country music song draft by males only.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Only males, Kyle.
Yeah.
So this is
Our crowd will handle that well.
male vocalists singing country.
Male country vocal.
Correct. Yes, we will do a women's at another date.
I don't listen. I like country music. When it comes to any other genre of music, I prefer male singers. I prefer female singers when it comes to country.
False. I don't.
Oh yeah, you're right. I'm wrong.
Yeah. yeah.
And I take it back. I don't.
Yeah. You don't. You just don't.
Who's
Bye
your-
Bye by Jody Messina is my Mount Rushmore of songs.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
It scratches an itch in my brain.
that's not even my favorite.
kinda
Jody
right, but-
Messina song.
I agree with you, but I also think female vocalists are superior in every genre.
Do you think Bye Bye is better than Bye 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 by NSYNC?
No.
Okay.
I do love Bye Bye, but I like Bye 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 more.
I
Bye
like
Bye
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 is in
more.
my top 50 songs of all time. I also like Heads Carolina more than Bye Bye.
I like Bye Bye more.
I like I'm All Right as well.
Okay, yeah.
She's damn good.
Jody Messina's great.
Damn fine.
So you're Gaga over Bruno Mars, Kyle?
Lady Gaga over Bruno Mars.
I thought he meant you really like.
Of course.
Bruno Mars.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, you're Gaga over Mars?
Bruno Mars is. Yes.
Okay.
But I'm like,
Is that the line for you, Ed? Well, you thought of those too quick.
May I?
It felt like those were two good player comps.
May I say?
that's a good comp.
I think 80% of the best songs in American history are performed by men. I think there are certainly some elite songs by women, but I prefer a male vocalist almost in every genre and every circumstance. And that if that
That's
makes
fine.
me a misogynist racist,
Why-
I will eat both of those things.
You're gonna.
I just threw the other one on.
Okay, yeah.
Later in the show, anyway, probably.
Which and I Will Always Love You, do you think was better, Whitney Houston or that?
I mean, that's not even a comparison. If Whitney Houston sings a song, it is now her song. Her version of any song is the best version of that song.
Have you seen the fat Asian guy do it?
Nope. Who is it?
Who's the fat Asian guy?
There's a fat Asian guy that
compares
does
to
it?
you?
Oh my God, he crushed it.
Nothing compares to you. That's Sinead O'Connor.
Oh, what did you say the song was?
I Will Always Love You.
He said nothing compares.
He said nothing compares?
No, but he said nothing compares to.
Oh, I see.
It confused me.
Yeah. Prince wrote Nothing Compares to You.
Really?
Yeah.
I went to Prince's house in Minnesota.
AIDS.
Did he have it?
No, that was Fent.
Oh, I was going to say, whoa.
He should have had AIDS.
He really should have had AIDS. Wait,
This
what?
guy.
You're
This-
comparing.
Now, wait a minute. I noticed you called him a fat Asian guy. I would say bowl cut Asian guy. Before
Wait,
I
is
say
I
fat.
will? Is this I Will Always Love You? But he's singing about like a. Is that somebody's name?
So Jay says fat Asian. You said
Who the fuck is it? Who's him?
It in perfect English, and he sounds,
who's you?
dare I say, better.
Who's you?
Who's you?
It's Abbott and
why you-
Costello.
I feel like
I Will Always Love You. Asian Abbott and Costello. You's on first. I'm right here.
Doug came in here barking at you about some of your takes. What was he referring to?
No, he just said White Sox Dave bodied me on that draft.
Is that true?
And
Doug doesn't usually lie.
no, here's the thing. I've been on several drafts, and I'm not on enough drafts. You would
No.
agree that you asked me a lot. And no, he asked. What
Yeah.
I'm trying to say is, you asked me a lot, and I rarely can do it. I could
Yes.
do it last week. But White Sox Dave, every time I go on, is a certain level of the gloves are up and he's ready for a fight. And this was just a nice communal. Everybody throw a song out there. There's no arguing. We're just vibing with each other. And every time I would just try to do a vibe, White Sox Dave would punch me.
Don't you think a
Out of
foil was
nowhere.
necessary for entertainment?
I don't mind a foil, and I love White Sox Dave. I think we're natural foils, but this was every now and then you got to drop the gloves and do a press conference.
Okay,
and,
yeah.
And he wouldn't get through a press conference with me.
You're the one guy where I think White Sox Dave hates to see you coming.
I know. Well, he
Yeah.
immediately braces for a fight, no matter the circumstance.
Yes,
Well, he
he
thinks
does.
he's going to be taken for a fool.
Yeah.
And I would have, had I had the opportunity, I would have.
Yeah, sure.
But I didn't have the opportunity.
Now, could you take male singers and bands? Could I take
I had
Alabama?
My second pick was Brooks and Dunn, which is a duo.
Yeah, sure.
So it was male singers, male bands, male duos, all that.
Yes.
Anybody with a penis, really.
Okay.
There were
yeah,
specific songs, though. It wasn't just artists.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What I want for White Sox Dave is when he's acting up, I want like a bank emergency robbery button where I
Yeah.
could hit it and you could run up there.
I told you at any point, even if I'm on mostly,
Yeah.
just call me and I'll come. I'll
right.
come running.
That's needed for him, right?
Yeah.
Dude, the clips that
Yeah.
came out of him playing basketball, he was playing defense while he was on offense. I've never seen anything
For a
like
while,
That was
too.
for a
Unbelievable.
possession.
that. Yes.
Did you see that, Ed?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
the crazy part is, it didn't hurt his team at all.
No.
Because the team didn't really need him to play offense.
No.
I think that's a good strategy. Just let him play defense at all times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Know your
He's a
role.
liability on offense, so he should always be on defense.
For sure. He
So
knows.
he's guarding Big Cat here.
Didn't see
They got the ball, and he's still guarding his ass. Get his ass, Dave.
See, he didn't know, though. His head was not turned towards the ball.
How many times he said the phrase completely exonerated in his life? Because this morning he's like, I'm
that a
completely exonerated from playing defense on offense. He said that to me this morning. I was like, dude, I wasn't talking to you. He walked into the anus room and he's like, completely exonerated. I was like, for what? And I didn't even see the clip.
I'm just sitting here.
Yeah, man. Okay.
He said it more times than anyone who has not been in a major trial.
Yeah.
He's permanently on defense.
Yes, exactly.
Everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a look into his psyche.
That's how he
He's
lives.
always on
He's
defense.
always
Yeah.
defending himself.
Always.
Violently defending himself.
Yeah, he's never not. Speaking of being in a fight, I was watching a video the other day. They said if you're in like a crowd rush, you're supposed to like put your arms up like you're in a fight.
Really?
You know, like if you're getting like
Yeah.
kind of
Crowd crush scares me.
yes.
Oh, yeah.
doesn't
That's
it?
terrifying.
One of my
yeah.
biggest fears.
Is it really
I've read write-ups.
about it?
The English soccer.
Brutal.
thing.
It's bad as it gets.
Tech guy Andrew got pushed up against the front of a fence at a Slipknot concert and shit himself.
Really?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
I can't tell if he really did or if you just made that up
I
on
think
the
he'll
spot.
proudly.
A Slipknot concert.
I'll be completely exonerated when he.
Yeah, but they say you gotta like put your arms up like you're.
When I view Slipknot's core audience, I don't view in my mind Tech Guy Andrew.
Oh yeah, he loves all form. He's like the hybrid of Kyle and I when it comes to
Yeah,
music.
he's big into house, electro.
How much is this helping, Eddie? You got 50 people running towards you.
It's like it's covering your organs. You know, like it's covering your.
I thought you suffocate when you get crowd crushed, right?
Yeah, so that's why they say to keep it up.
Okay.
Like, you know, like really tight. And if you fall, they said to go to your side.
Okay.
Go to your side.
I feel like
I
if
think
you
we
fall in that situation,
They are
just give up.
toast. Yeah.
Yeah, like when you got crushed here, like you know what they have on you and Big Cat
You
for
got
the
crushed? Was that from me? Did I crush?
Well,
Why not?
there was that phase you had where you wanted to just crush every day, Kyle. You wanted to dogpile every single
Well,
day.
I
yeah.
getting crushed. I like compression.
With T-Bob. I know what you're talking about.
Do you like compression?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like a lot of
I think there's a
weight
time and place.
That's a thing.
I can't say I've ever been compressed very much.
Do you ever see
Spas aren't
wanna be?
compressing.
what is?
I'm surprised like spas aren't like putting bigger
Ma-
stones.
Mashing you down?
Yeah, like the one guy,
I had no way to.
Giles Corey.
It can be therapeutic.
Not to get dark, but you ever seen that video of that fire and like?
He just had Giles Corey, so I don't think you have to worry about it.
In Rhode Island.
Oh, you've seen it?
What is it?
It's
I couldn't stop.
What is it?
it's a top 3 worst video I've ever seen.
Don't watch.
Ugh.
All you do is watch terrible videos.
I
Eddie.
know.
Do they just fall into your lap?
Kinda. It's like you with that fact about anger management with 100 episodes.
Well, he's been carrying that around for a while.
It's been my millstone.
That's it.
yeah,
You can tell when he has a fact.
I've needed that out of me for a long time.
It sounds like KB's with me. It's fucked.
I brought it up before. Yeah.
you?
It's the most fucked
It is, dude. I think like 100 people died.
in the worst way.
Yeah.
Which we're not going to talk about.
No.
Just gonna hint at it.
Sorry.
I did see the hot air balloon video, and that fucked me up. The Brazil hot air balloon crash that happened like last week.
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
What
Yeah.
was the POV?
Ground. But it went down, and like 8 people, I think, jumped out, but then it went back up, and then the other people.
Oh man.
Did you watch the Titanic submersible video? There's a doc on it.
Yeah.
Oh, you saw that?
I saw that it exists.
They're making docs too quick.
Yeah, this doc didn't let it breathe very long.
Well, there's the Karen Reed doc that's still coming out.
She was in it though, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Docs should take
10
3 years
Oh.
to come
To
out.
edit.
3 years
Yeah.
to edit and then come out. Yeah.
I agree.
Trust me.
You gotta, yeah.
Speeding through docs.
Because the Gabby Petito one came out. It's out. Is there? I think it's kind of slimy.
Yeah, like they're making one of that Idaho thing.
Well, that's just. I mean, that's just
But if
capitalizing on a hot story, getting first to market, and
there's like
you don't
5
care if you're
Diddy
right or
ones
not.
out.
So many Diddy ones.
The Astroworld documentary just came out on Netflix.
That's an appropriate time.
I think
That
so. That's
happened
probably been
a few years ago.
over 5, right?
Less than 5.
The
2021.
rats.
I think the documentary the subject needs to be about 10 years old. Then it's perfect. I think a current documentary doesn't arouse my interest. Like none of these documentaries you've said, I want to go out and watch.
Right.
Really?
I
I'm
swear,
with ya.
R. Kelly ones were coming out during his trial. I was like, how are they getting this information?
Like when OJ Made in America came out like 5 years ago, that was perfect timing. Like 25 years after the fact,
Because you get more
you
people.
can relive it.
Yeah, you get more people that wouldn't have talked soon than they talk later.
I don't want to relive something I just lived.
And I want there to be a conclusion to the documentary. That's just me.
Yeah.
Happy anniversary to OJ.
Happy anniversary indeed.
I didn't know he was married beforehand to another woman.
Yeah, he had his
That
kids
is-
with another one.
That is the anniversary. I didn't know that.
His first wedding anniversary is today.
Mm-hmm.
We're not too far removed from, I guess, probably a week removed from the anniversary of his Bronco chase.
Yeah.
That was June 17th, 94.
In the finals.
Yeah, well, it was that crazy day, the 30 for
Sports.
30 they did, which
Yeah.
was a good documentary.
And then was that Bronco chase so prolific they took the Bronco off the market?
Yeah.
And then they made the Escape.
That was the next right?
Yeah.
The Ford Escape. The Ford Escape.
I'd love an old style Bronco. An old OJ Bronco.
That'd be sweet.
Not
Too
a
bad
white
you
one.
have 4 homes.
Yeah,
3?
3.
You have 3 homes?
I have 3 homes, yeah. It's just not that big of a deal.
These 3 homes in the same time zone.
Yeah. On the same pair, whatever it is.
Same
Latitude,
state?
longitude.
Long.
Long.
Latitude.
Longitude.
No, long is
Long
across.
and flat.
No.
It has long in it, so it's
Long is
this way.
across. Long's up.
No.
I think long's up, right?
Lat's
Yes.
across.
Lat is flat.
Lateral. Lat. Okay, all right, got it.
You know, OJ had a son, has a son named Jason.
I didn't know it was Jason.
Jason Simpson.
No, what's he doing?
He's a chef.
No way.
Why are you saying it like that?
I don't know. I just didn't know. I didn't know that.
You're just saying it. Your mouth is being so aggressive when you say it.
Inherited the knife skills.
Whoa.
You little horse dress.
Jason Simpson.
I could see it. Now, his first wife was remarkably different from his second wife.
Yeah, I thought his tastes.
Yeah, they really changed.
Yeah.
There.
Interesting. Where's Jason Simpson chefing?
St. Cecilia's in Bucktown,
Wait.
Here?
Atlanta.
That. Buckhead.
Buckhead.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Buckhead's in Atlanta. Bucktown's here.
You should go.
To Buckhead?
Yeah.
I've been there. It's a wonderful place.
What
A
were you
lot of
doing?
expensive cars there.
Yeah.
It's the trendy part of Atlanta, or at least it was 20 years ago.
When you were writing speeches for Coca-Cola?
It wasn't Coca-Cola.
Delta.
It wasn't Delta. Not Chick-fil-A either.
You were a speechwriter?
Yeah.
He's a speechwriter at
A big
big company.
A big fizzy beverage company.
A Fortune 500 company, I'll say that.
He was also a valet driver at Zaxby's.
That's how I... yeah, we have big time Zaxby's down there. That's how I was putting food on the table when they found me,
Yeah.
and I pretended to be.
I thought you were stocking shelves.
Out of work.
Did you lie about that story?
No, I didn't. Stocking Shelves was 2016.
Okay.
Yeah, that was 3 years. I was the editor of the Cartersville Daily News Tribune in Cartersville, Georgia. My wife wasn't working, so the editor salary wasn't going all the way. So I picked up a job stocking shelves at the Publix.
When you first got hired, were you like, I'm going to write a lot here?
I did. I told myself I'm going to show these. I'm the best writer in this company, and I'm going to do it. And I wrote 3 blogs, and that was about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I would fucking love to be able to write. In a perfect world, every morning from 6 to 9, I would just crank out a blog a day.
I like doing it when I
Otherwise-
have an idea,
But I like to sleep.
but I hate doing it more than anything when I don't.
Right. When
Yeah.
you get the
miss it?
spark and it just pours out of you.
But to me,
best feeling.
one blog would beget another blog, would beget another blog. The ideas would come after I started writing. It's just hard to get in.
Well, yeah.
Then I have to text Nate. And
Yeah.
Nate would say, he would text me something very nice, and I would take it the wrong way. And then I would text something back I thought equally as nice. He would take it the wrong way, and then we'd hate each other and not speak for 6 months.
Because you just complimented one another.
Correct.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
are fighting words.
Mm-hmm.
Sure is.
That's where we'd be. But yeah, I can write.
You missed the blog, KB?
I missed the act.
Yeah.
You miss...
You viewed yourself as like, from the outside looking in, as like a gonzo journalist. You would go and get hammered and write, right?
You were Hunter S. Thompson?
Hunter
That
S.
was a
Thompson.
problem, yeah. I like writing sentences
Yeah.
Now we're talking.
and then just turning them into like pretending that they are one like
Cohesive.
cohesive story.
I think the first KB blog I ever saw was Birds.
Birds got the company sued for a lot of money.
Birds.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Just stealing pictures of birds.
I didn't realize that. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Does that hurt when like you're writing some really beautiful prose and then everybody knows you from Birds?
Yeah. People are like, you got to get back to blogging. I'm like, name one blog I did.
Birds.
Like, the birds one? Yeah, those all pictures.
Yeah.
Nothing lives on.
You had a Facebook groups blog early on, right? Where you were
Yeah,
not a
that's
Facebook
more
groups?
just pranking and then just posting screenshots.
Yeah. And then,
Are you sad the art of that is kind of gone? Like the Craigslist pranking stuff? Or is it not?
It's
It's all on camera,
Everything
right?
is short form video content.
yeah.
Yeah, I do. I miss that era where everything was in blog form at least.
Oh, and the one where people thought you were running the Barstool Instagram.
Oh, that was me, Nick, and Tommy.
Yeah.
Man weave.
Yeah.
That was a good time.
was a good time
I do.
over
Yeah,
COVID.
pranking's the best.
Even your other blogs, I remember it was one, you might be wearing the wedding tux, but I wore the prom tux. You were talking about how it's so
All
much
right.
better to get her in high school than it is to marry her.
My favorite
Thank you, Nick.
my favorite blog of yours was about your grandfather that passed who taught you how to gamble.
You're one of the only ones who's ever brought that up.
That's my
Nick.
favorite one.
Rest in peace.
Pick the pen back up, Kyle. Dip the ink.
Also, you need to get back to your girlfriend tweets that you had in like 2018.
No way. That was I
That
hate
was
those.
good.
That-
That
I
was
just-
the best.
Those were because when somebody said you were hired or something, and they said this guy's got some funny tweets, and you go back and look at his girlfriend's. Those are the funniest
Yeah.
things I've ever seen.
yeah, I
They
don't
age
like
well,
doing it
too.
anymore. No,
Oh.
no, no. The fat Jewish will just screenshot them and repost them for you.
The bracket with
What's he doing?
Is he still going?
I don't know.
I think those have died out. Those
Yeah,
type of meme curators.
yeah.
Yeah, because he was looked at like this artist.
Right.
He was in a fucking Joe Jonas music video.
What?
He was massive.
He got called out very specifically for stealing content.
Well,
even though
obviously he
even though
was.
everyone was doing it, but yeah, he was
But he convinced everybody that he was funny.
I don't know who this person is.
You've never heard of this guy?
No.
He got like full page expose.
It was him. Fuck Jerry. Was
That's
a big
right.
I
one.
don't know any of the, I don't know that
Beige
either.
cardigan.
Yeah, they're out there, Brandon.
All right.
There's a lot of Twitter aggregators still these days that are just like repurposing old
Yeah.
tweets over and over and getting caught for like saying the same tweet with the same wording.
They won't
15
screenshot
times.
anymore. They'll just copy and paste.
Yeah, they'll just take it.
Yeah, that one, that Colin Rugg guy. He stole
Yeah.
my coyote video.
There's
Know
this,
that guy?
I did a Where's Waldo audiobook, and this one guy. There's a bunch of creators that just listen to it and react and get way more views than me.
They're still doing that?
Yeah.
TJ, I saw a viral, mostly sports clip on TikTok this morning as I was scrolling and I watched it. I was like, man, the numbers on this are huge, and it just wasn't our account. It was somebody else.
Our most viral out of order sketch was poached by a hardware store, and it did way better than ours on their hardware store TikTok.
Really?
Yeah.
But I'm fine with that.
I am too.
That's just if people are posting a video of you.
You're in it.
That's just you. You're getting the views.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to come from your account, and accounts don't really matter these days.
Yeah, accounts.
Followers don't really matter.
Oh shit!
Jay Schlatt.
Jay Schlatt saw it.
Yeah.
I love Jay Schlatt.
Oh, this is your video.
Yeah, that's my voice. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, it's your voice.
Yeah.
Who's Jay Schlatt?
He's a streamer. I think he's very funny.
Is he?
Yeah. I didn't know that, TJ. That's fucking awesome.
That's cool.
Send me that.
Good for you.
I left early. Did Kate really get the second hot chip like completely?
They were
yeah.
all hot chip.
So-
Lucas is a real piece of shit.
Lucas did a game where Kate participated in hot potato with Dana. And the person who was holding the hot potato at the end of the game had to eat the hot chip or had to go on a wheel to eat the hot chip. And Dana lost the game of hot potato, and then Lucas said, actually, that doesn't matter at all. We're just going to do it like this. Yeah, and then Kate ended up eating the hot chip. I mean, I don't know how much hot chip was in the cookie, but there was some hot chip in the cookie.
Oh, it's Lucas.
Yeah. And they were all hot chips.
They were every single one. You have to bring back Ben Franklin for, I'm thinking, your August 2nd
you were
garage
good.
party.
You really pulled off Ben Franklin.
Yeah. You want to bring him back?
I think
I just saw pictures, but yes.
Yeah.
I think you need to go
Something you're
further
interested
in.
Yeah, I could parlay into some Ben Franklin content.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That we don't really have a Ben Franklin guy here.
No,
No, we don't.
I'll step in if that's what.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
voids that need to be filled around this office.
We've been needing a Ben Franklin severely.
Electrician.
Would you go? Could we go duos, Franklin and Tubman, if we went out in the town?
Yeah, I could do it.
Okay.
I could
They
do
chilled.
Yeah.
You think they ever met?
it. I don't know.
Timelines.
I wonder who the most random meeting of people is.
Probably
Cleopatra overlaps with so many people.
Mike Tyson and like Elvis.
Yeah, they met.
No, couldn't have.
No?
I don't know. I'm trying to think of the most random people I can put together.
I mean,
I feel like Michael Jackson.
Dennis Rodman, Kim Jong Il.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
But they're like tight.
They were boys.
But it was random at first. Had
It
to
was
be random at
random at
first.
Was he a CSI operative? Or
CIA?
CIA. I'm sorry.
I don't think we would have sent Dennis Rodman.
Jay emphatically shaking his head no.
No?
Jay rolled his eyes at you.
Unreal.
Yeah, that is ridiculous, Jay. They probably just.
Oh, there it is.
Oh yeah.
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 Gandolfini and SpongeBob.
Fucking
James and Bob.
They became tight too.
Yeah, they chilled.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, how many people met SpongeBob?
He gets. Oh, that. Wow. They
They really hung out a
oh, they
lot.
hung out more than once. Grabbing the nose.
not even the
Grabbing
same
Bob's
day.
nose for the pose.
And that,
Robert's nose.
that really does have the posture of Gandolfini asking SpongeBob for the picture.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that
Was that at his
Holy shit, is that
SpongeBob's-
SpongeBob?
the Feeney's glad to do it.
Was that at his water park in Orlando?
No
I didn't know
idea.
SpongeBob had a water park.
Yeah, it closed.
But what if you're just out in Chicago and you see SpongeBob?
You'd have to get
You
a
have to get a
I would
picture,
get a
right?
picture. Yeah.
I'd be like nervous, like, hey, are you? Excuse me, sir. I don't mean to bother you, but you look like somebody I know.
You live in a pineapple under the sea.
What if he's a dickhead?
What if he's like, it's not me? I get that all the fucking time.
Nah, that's my cousin.
What's Patrick make?
That's
SpongeBob look-alike. We should do.
I just always had this face.
Yeah, fuck.
You see the argument that was going around yesterday? Who's more famous, John Travolta or Squidward?
Yeah, I was trying to think of.
Oh, it's Squidward by miles.
I think Squidward
it's pretty
won,
close.
too.
No, I don't think it's close.
Does it just boil down
It
to
is
like how many older
Age,
people
it's
are there
age,
versus? Yeah.
I think we're in the first decade where it is Squidward.
Last decade was Squidward
I think.
as well.
You think?
Yeah.
Because like all
No,
your,
because I
No,
think
you're-
there's more people over the age of.
You're right.
30
It's
that-
Squidward.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
guess what? Those people know Squidward as well.
right, like our dads know Squidward.
Besides Clemmer is so
He's
anti.
very proud to
He
not.
is
tends to
Squidward.
not know anybody from SpongeBob.
You think your dad knows who Squidward is?
Ah, that's tough.
yeah.
My dad knows who Flats is. It's his favorite cartoon character.
My mom definitely knows who Squidward is.
All
Really?
it takes is to watch. Like you're
But she's
watching
known
them when you're
Travolta her
younger.
whole life.
Squidward is everywhere.
Squidward's household for sure.
Squidward is everywhere.
They've seen him, but I don't know if
But I
they-
don't know if my dad knows.
They might just
Squidward.
say.
Oh my
They
God,
might
yes.
point and say that's the guy from SpongeBob.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you want your dad to know Squidward?
I would love my dad to know Squidward.
In a sense,
Kinda do,
in a-
yeah.
If you're just watching it all day as a kid, you would hope he picked up on it once.
I think you're going the wrong way. I think does anyone under the age of 12 know who John Travolta is?
Not a chance.
TJ, you're 100% right. It's
Yeah, good
Squidward is
point.
way more famous.
Okay, but anybody, I think Travolta's going to own the 70 and above. He's going to own it. And he's going to own it like 90-10.
Yeah, there's not that many. There's more.
At what
under-
age would it flip?
Squidward is more famous than I'm trying to think of people who are more famous than Squidward. Not LeBron.
Most famous squid for sure.
Yeah, LeBron.
Squidward's
Yeah.
more famous than LeBron.
Sorry, LeBron is more famous than Squidward.
Right.
You think?
LeBron has China,
Oh, he does.
but does
Does
Squidward,
Squidward have China?
Oh yeah. They
Does
probably
Squidward have-
Is
celebrate him
Squidward
more.
international?
Yes.
No, I mean not international in the sense that
Okay.
other countries, but every other country.
I think LeBron has China. I think Squidward has China and India. LeBron doesn't have all of India.
LeBron doesn't have India.
Does Squidward have all of India like that though?
It's all about India and China.
It's all about India.
LeBron has India, right?
LeBron has China for sure. India's up for grabs for both of them. I don't know if there's any evidence that Squidward has India locked down.
Can you TJ? Let's figure this out.
India and Squidward, or what are we doing?
I think Squidward is worldwide.
Oh yeah.
LeBron is worldwide, but is he global in a like every 100% of countries know who LeBron is? Like a lot of them. Is Squidward 100%?
I feel like low income people from
Southeast
India
Asia. Southeast
don't-
Asia.
I don't think like Pakistan. I feel like the stands, the Afghanis don't know LeBron.
But isn't
No, but-
Southeast Asia fucking with LeBron more than Squidward?
But they know them. It's not. It's a matter of.
Well, if he's more famous than LeBron, he's more famous than pretty much everybody. And I don't
No,
think
he's not more famous than SpongeBob.
Yeah, we're talking.
What? Yeah.
Is this the number
Are
2
there
character
people
of
that-
SpongeBob or number
people-
3 character
3.
behind Patrick?
Yeah.
Okay. Mr. Krabs?
Oh, is Squidward above Patrick?
I think like name recognition. Yeah. Every time you hear Patrick, you're like Patrick who? Oh, Patrick.
I think Squidward's a little.
But I think you always say Patrick Star, don't you?
Patty
Not
Starr.
always. Not if you're on a
Yeah,
first name
Squidward
basis.
has a unique, like LeBron.
Right.
They're first name people.
But are we circling calling SpongeBob the most famous person / character in the world?
I think it's SpongeBob, Ronaldo, Squidward,
Two SpongeBob characters in the top 3.
Taylor Swift,
Looking back, that
Messi.
SpongeBob cast was loaded.
Yeah. God damn.
Pat Starr,
You're calling him Pat?
3 of the top 6.
Pat Starr, Drake,
You throwing Mr. Krabs in there?
Mr. Krabs, Bruno Mars. That's the top 8.
And who's outside looking in? Plankton. How close is?
Gary.
Fred the Fish.
Yeah. Wait.
Damn close. Plankton's close. Plankton is more famous than. Plankton is more famous.
Is recognizable and
Brad
famous
Pitt.
interchangeable?
Plankton's more famous than Brad Pitt.
Plankton's more famous than Brad Pitt.
That's like fucking Shay with Bruce Valanche.
Bruce Valanche.
Valanche, sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
Top 5 most recognizable in Hollywood.
No, you
Top 5
still.
famous.
You recognize him as somebody that looks weird, but not as that's Bruce Valanche.
And I don't think now anybody knows. Even if they looked at him, they'd say he's funny looking, but I don't know who that is.
Well, Hollywood Squares has been defunct for a long time now.
It's back.
It was defunct for a long time when you said it.
Longer now.
Is it back?
Yeah,
You really think
Is it ba-
Plankton?
is
you
he
think
on it, though?
You think Plankton's more famous than Brad Pitt? Because you can argue Plankton's like an ancillary character almost too.
I was, I may have rushed into that statement, but he very well could be.
Brad Pitt.
That's a really good Plankton.
formula, Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
What SpongeBob character is Dave Portnoy more known than? Any?
Sandy.
Bubble Buddy?
Sandy the
Doodle
squirrel.
Bob?
Larry the Lobster.
No, Larry's got Portnoy. Oh my God, not even close.
True, the sex appeal.
I'm feeling insecure about my SpongeBob bag right now.
Barnacle
You guys are
Boy?
deep.
Barnacle Bull. No, I think no, because people go as him all the time for Halloween.
Yeah, Brad.
All the time is a stretch.
No,
Think?
no.
Kevin the Sea Cucumber.
I want to say.
Kevin is
I think y'all are overrating the SpongeBob universe a little bit.
No.
Watch your mouth, Walker.
We might be, but I think like Gary is more famous than ASAP Rocky.
Yes. Yeah, I've always said that.
Except Rocky.
How many A-listers are in SpongeBob?
Dude, a ton.
I think it's just 2. I think it's probably Squidward because I do think.
Pat Starr is
if
an
you say-
A-list.
But again, if you say Patrick, you're like who? And I think
Sandy Cheeks is up there,
She's not an A-lister.
I
but
think
she's
it's
in
SpongeBob.
way more episodes than Plankton.
It might be just SpongeBob. I'm not sure Squidward's an A-lister.
You're insane. You're forgetting about India.
I'm not sure Squidward's an A-lister.
What did you
He's got them all.
had this the whole time?
They're A-list. How could you not? Everyone's got an impression of them. We're missing some core characters still. Pearl.
No.
Come on. Mrs. Puff. Why,
Again, you're deep in the lore. You're getting more deep in the lore than you need to.
I'm just going off the premises of if
All right,
Plankton is.
let's SpongeBob 1, obviously Squidward 2, Pat Star 3. That's our top 3 in SpongeBob. 4 is Plankton or is it Mr. Krabs? 4 is Mr. Krabs, right?
Well, they kind of they go together.
You haven't said Cheeks once.
You haven't said Sandy Cheeks once.
That's pretty sexist.
I know crabs. I don't know.
I
Plankton
said
off the
Sandy.
top of my head.
I said Sandy. I was the first person to say Sandy.
Okay.
So don't I can't be sexist on against a squirrel.
Is Sandy Cheeks a top 3 most famous woman in America?
No. Maybe. Taylor Swift,
Taylor Swift is one.
Beyonce.
Beyonce, Sandy.
You don't think Sweeney is coming up on Sandy's
She-
block?
Hasn't
No.
been around long enough.
She's top 5.
Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah.
No, Sandy.
Oh, Sandy. I don't think Sandy Cheeks has the cachet outside of SpongeBob that you guys think she does. For example, I found out her name. Last
So
name
wait,
was
you're
Cheeks,
saying
second
people
cigar.
that have never seen SpongeBob probably don't know Sandy Cheeks.
This is an argument how big is SpongeBob
How big is
globally?
SpongeBob?
And I think it's massive. And I think it spans like 4 generations. I think the young kids still know SpongeBob characters. Gen Z, millennials, Gen X, and a lot of boomers.
Well, I know when it came out, it was a show for kids that adults could watch. Mm-hmm. And now you've had multiple generations where those adults have showed it to their kids, have shown it to their kids now.
The main guy, the creator, passed though, and now it's I think more geared towards kids.
It's more kids now.
Yeah.
It's not as adult humor.
Yeah.
Because Sailor Mouth, I remember watching Sailor Mouth where they had the cuss word in like
It was a
2000.
dolphin noise, yeah.
And it was the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen.
It was the funniest.
It was
thing you've
really
ever seen.
fucking funny. I can't speak in hyperbole, but you can. How come you can do hyperbole, but I can't do hyperbole?
You're right. I'm sorry.
You're saying Sailor Mouth is what is Sailor Mouth?
Sailor Mouth is the episode where
SpongeBob
they
learns a cuss
He
word.
learns a cuss word
this
on
is
the
SpongeBob.
he learns a cuss word.
Old Man Jenkins' horn.
Yeah, it's very funny. I was simply trying to give SpongeBob the credit for its funny episode, and you.
Is that your number one SpongeBob episode?
It is to me.
What about the What about the Super Bowl halftime show?
I'm sure it was good. I haven't seen that many episodes, frankly.
And you know all these people.
Yeah, you got to think he made his mark on like certain Universal Studios. He's had movies come out over the year that just causes him to his stock to rise again.
Have you consumed more hours of SpongeBob than hours of LeBron?
Is he even the most famous cartoon character?
I think Marge bodies Sandy Cheeks.
I think SpongeBob is the most
Simpsons
famous cartoon character in 2025 by far.
Marge Simpson?
By far?
Mickey Mouse
Wait,
still
why
exists?
are you saying Homer?
He said Marge.
I think
He's
Marge.
saying Marge for
He's doing
over
woman for
Sandy.
woman.
Yeah, I'm going. Lady for lady.
squirrel, homie.
I think. I think she.
Are you like
bodies.
embarrassed to do this around Big Cat? Or
Have you ever
something?
died?
He's been holding it in.
all these different all these different Dannys have just been defense
we can
mechanisms.
finally be the real Danny, who's just a bunch of other characters.
Has Peter Griffin overtaken Homer Simpson?
Yes.
Oh,
Number one
no,
most
I don't know
famous
about
cartoon.
that.
Oh, yeah.
No.
It's hard to say that
I
because they're
think
both
it's a-
still going though.
They're both still going, but I think Family Guy's built as passionate a fan base as The Simpsons at this point. Simpsons feels more dated than Family Guy does.
Sure does.
Yeah, but like the yellow guy.
You can't just say the yellow guy.
No, you can't
I
just
mean,
say that.
Has
People
Peter
know the
Griffin
yellow
ever
guy.
had a Macy's Day Parade balloon?
Almost certainly. I know Stewie has.
Stewie has.
Yeah, but Bart Simpson also has.
You ever see Dave Blunt's describing why Brian Griffin's funny?
Is he the really fat guy?
Yeah.
Wait.
He has a really good breakdown as to why Brian Griffin's very
I'd like
I gotta
That sounds amazing.
Yeah, and that's just like, holy shit, I've been missing. I never got Brian, and now I do.
Is he just like it's a dog that speaks perfect English? Like what's his rationale?
That was pretty much a 1-for-1 what he said. It's a really good Dave Blunt you
We'd
have,
like to
Danny.
watch it.
I do love that in cartoons, like with Brian, they started killing characters. Brian was dead, and it was a brutal death
Yeah.
in the cartoon. But then they brought him back. Like
He's fucked so many
That was
hot
fun.
chicks.
Really hot chicks. Yeah.
like of all.
Family Guy. He talks like a human though. So it's like, man, with Brian talking like a human and we see him acting like a human each episode, and then he'll do like some dog shit, like scratch at the door. That's why it's funny. You know what I'm saying? When you see Brian do a dog shit, you laugh because he's not usually doing dog shit. He's doing human shit because he's a talking dog. Dogs can't normally talk, bro. Dogs can't talk. So it's like when Brian starts talking, you're like, oh shit, that's Brian, you know? But then when he does some dog shit, you laugh. But why are we laughing? Because the nigga is a dog. We shouldn't be laughing when he does dog shit. The reason why we laugh is because the nigga acts like a fucking human. He doesn't act like a dog. Doesn't act like a dog, man. And that's it's family.
It's so fucking funny when Brian does dog shit.
Yeah. And like we don't realize that.
Blunt's crushed.
Thank you, Blunts.
Yeah.
Yeah, when Brian just like arfs,
Yeah.
he will do that in the show.
Or when
He'll
he-
go chase something.
When he can't
That
stand
is
up in a
fake.
car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Back to writing his novel.
Hey Lois, there's a dog over there.
Hey, Brian is acting weird. He needs to get back to writing his novel. They flipped the idea of what a dog is on its head.
That was masterful.
That's good.
Is that the only Dave Blunt's breakdown you
I don't
have?
know, but I
Oh,
need
okay.
way
Good.
more.
All right.
I need way more.
I
from
need
him.
I need more life out of him because he's funny and great at rapping.
Is he great at rapping?
I don't know if we want to be the Dave Blunt show.
Okay.
Is he doing stuff with Kanye?
He's doing a lot of stuff with Kanye. Well, he's tweeting screenshots of text message conversations with Kanye, but
He's like allegedly writing his own album or something.
allegedly writing Kanye's music.
Ah.
Yeah.
Really?
Danny, this is the perfect time for that Kanye impression.
Yep. Do it, Danny.
You've told me about this.
I don't even know if you can mouth it.
No,
Okay.
apparently not.
I'm a Dave Blunt's fan when it comes to Family Guy.
Okay.
He's one of the preeminent
gotta
Family
separate.
Guy,
I don't like his rapping, but his Family Guy takes.
Yeah.
All in.
He's an elite fat guy too.
You think so?
I think so.
What's it take to be an elite fat guy?
Be fat.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
An elite.
I remember Barstool Chicago had a TikTok that was getting millions, and it was pissing me off because you guys had a draft. Big Cat was on it too, I believe, and it was debating whether Goofy was a dog or a cow.
Yeah.
And you would be surprised how many people were saying cow.
Goofy's a dog.
Goofy's most definitely a dog.
This
Are
isn't
people
debate,
confused by
yeah.
Pluto?
It's
No.
actually a thing.
Goofy's a dog.
Real thing.
I'm telling you,
What do you mean it's a thing?
Now Pluto being
You
a
can't
dog.
just say it's a thing.
It
It's
is.
not a thing.
there is a strong.
Like they didn't make up the debate. It's been a debate.
The
Yes.
weird part is that Pluto is a dog in a universe where all the animals are talking,
Right.
Exactly.
but Pluto's just a dog.
So there's a strong faction that thinks that Goofy is a cow.
No, Goofy's not a cow.
They think like it's a theory that they know he's displayed and accepted as a dog, or they actually just think he's always meant to be a dog.
I don't know if the voice actor gets to decide this.
Bill Farmer didn't write the character. And,
I mean,
and that sentence doesn't make sense.
The closing argument is he's got a dog nose.
He's got a dog everything.
Goofy's a dog.
He's also been the voice actor since 1987. He missed 60 years of Goofy. He can't tell me what Goofy is.
Goofy is not simply a dog or a cow.
The
He's
voice actor
Goofy.
doesn't get to decide.
Fuck
The
Bill
creator of
Farmer.
Goofy. Yes.
I've always said fuck Bill Farmer.
Big op.
Canis Goofus.
Big op.
If you're just saying if you're saying Canis.
How much do you respect the creator? Like the guy that created the GIF says it's pronounced GIF. Does that make you, if you were a GIF guy, where you're like it's a
Well, when I find out that it is graphic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that makes it GIF to me.
okay?
Eddie still calls it GIF, like a boomer.
No, I think I call it GIF, and I get made fun of for that.
You
No,
get made
you
fun of
used
for
to always-
GIFing?
You used to
Yeah.
always call it GIF, and I'd be like, "That's peanut butter."
Did I?
Yeah,
Choosy
I'm
moms.
thinking about peanut butter.
Mm-hmm. They sure do.
from dogs to peanut butter.
Mm-hmm.
It's the
Natural
constant circle.
cycle.
No.
What do you call it?
GIF.
GIF?
Yeah.
It's proper term.
If SpongeBob ran for president, is he getting a sizable part of the vote?
Oh my
This is
God.
in India.
Where,
That's in India.
SpongeBob was bigger than LeBron James
so LeBron's got him now.
until recently.
Well, they just figured out about LeBron, so there's excitement. We got to wait for the taper off.
And these are
I
just
think the taper off has happened. The SpongeBob taper off happened.
yeah, but look at SpongeBob's peaks compared to LeBron.
It took until the 2016 finals for LeBron to overtake SpongeBob in India.
yeah.
What LeBron,
surprised.
SpongeBob.
They're dead
Space
even
That's all
right
right.
now.
They're dead
Take over
even,
the
but
world.
like if
Yeah.
you were to average it, I'd imagine. But like that, LeBron's highs have never met SpongeBob's.
Well,
What year is that giant spike?
SpongeBob,
Is that the movie?
Beats me.
it might be.
I think the movie is late 2004.
You think that was his high, or was his cartoon high, or was his TV show
That's
high?
about where the series peaked
Does
quality wise.
How is LeBron at 0 then?
because people were too busy with SpongeBob?
India didn't have the internet.
It was linked up with
the way that they
Hasselhoff.
do.
Yeah, but how did he go down is what I'm saying. From 04 to 05.
I think they
They
learned
were
about it
done
when
with
the
it.
draft happened and then
Yeah.
stopped caring for a little bit.
There's a lot of countries that don't care about basketball.
I'll just say this: is this data? Do we know this data? Do we know that Indians in 2004 knew about LeBron and then immediately said, "I don't know about LeBron"? Just immediately forgot about him because I don't know that that's possible.
You don't think you can forget about LeBron?
I don't think you can forget. Once you see LeBron, it's hard to put him out of mind.
He's just like an internet sensation to them. Like we move on to the next meme.
Yeah, I think you'd be surprised how many people internationally don't like really know who LeBron is. Because we don't know like the top cricket star.
But there's not knowing. There's being able to recognize his face and then like knowing who and what he is.
You're saying LeBron's face is more recognizable than SpongeBob's?
Well, SpongeBob.
If
is
they were
all
both
face.
walking down the street, more people are looking at SpongeBob.
Yeah, the walking sponge. Give me a break, Brandon.
I noticed you haven't broken out a SpongeBob.
a fucking break.
The Mr. Krabs being the evil security guard in Shawshank has always fucked me up.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
His voice.
The bad guy in Shawshank, the bad not warden, the warden is the warden, but his henchman, the Byron Hadley that shoots the guys and beats them.
He voices.
He voices
Krabs.
Mr. Krabs.
He's also in Starship Troopers.
Unbelievable.
Top
Great movie.
5 for me. Love
Really?
it. Love
Top 5
Starship
movie of all
Troopers.
time.
Starship Troopers. Really?
Yeah.
I never saw it. Came out in like '97.
A lot of tit.
Saw it in theaters with my dad. That was not a good movie to go to.
It's the first time I've ever seen a woman lick a man's nipple in a sex scene.
Oh,
Really?
I didn't know you could do that.
I just found out. So again, just a general SpongeBob fan. Don't like it as much as the rest of the people. But do you agree that the
You have all
have
their
impressions.
voices
No, do you-
ingrained in your brain.
do you agree that the characters in SpongeBob all represent one of the 7 deadly sins?
What?
I hate when people
No,
do that
yeah,
shit.
that's-
That's why I asked. I'm not saying I agree with it, but I heard like big SpongeBob fans like you guys probably would.
You just being
It's
casual.
pretty spot on.
Yeah.
Krabs is greed.
Obviously,
Cheeks is pride.
sure.
Is that a 7 deadly sins?
Patrick Gluttony.
Gluttony,
Patrick
sloth.
Glutton.
What is SpongeBob?
There we go. Look at
Lust.
this. So I made this graphic for you guys.
Pearl is lust. Yeah, she does always.
She's always
hunting for dick.
She be lusting.
Oh God.
Pearl got no play, even for like.
You hate this, huh, Nick?
I just think they're.
I think Squidward
People
covers
always
more
try to
than
find
Raph.
shit.
Yeah.
So you
Like
hate it?
Caillou was dead, right? Or Caillou was dying.
I agree, but this one's pretty on point for each of them.
Yeah, but if they're writing storylines, obviously they all have
Character
personality
flaws.
traits.
Yeah.
They all just happen to be one of the 7 deadly
Oh
sins.
yeah, that's how
Right?
traits work.
Gluttony.
The
Yeah.
7 deadly
Greed.
sins. The 7 deadly sins are just traits. That's what they are.
But most characters are like, oh, this is the nice guy, this is the funny guy.
But
this is the flirt.
Squidward has moments in episodes where he's not that. Where he
Squidward has moments of gluttony.
Yeah, he has moments of everything. He has moments of envy. You think Squidward doesn't have envy?
I knew you guys wouldn't be able to talk about this.
No,
like adults. That's fine.
You just really want to believe that.
No.
So did you hate when they said Buster Baxter was gay?
What?
From Arthur,
Yeah.
he was gay.
His name is Buster
yeah,
Bax.
he was.
Yeah.
I clocked that.
Who's
really
tricking
early.
on Buster? No one was tricking on Buster Baxter.
I think if I were gay, I'd trick on him.
He was dressed for Easter every episode.
Fair enough, Ed.
You looking up Buster?
I don't know who Buster is. I
He's
don't
the
know.
rabbit. He's
from
the
what
gay.
sh-
He's the gay ass rabbit.
what
from
show?
Arthur.
Arthur.
You never seen Arthur?
No, I never said. Guys,
And was the Caillou he was dying of cancer?
if you want to make Reading Rainbow,
That's
we
why
can
the
do
parents
that.
let him be a
Sesame Street,
bitch?
I can't do Arthur.
They just, he's not a bad looking guy. For a rabbit.
That white rabbit. He's a magician's rabbit.
He is.
Yeah, so it came out that they thought he was gay.
Well, he's a children's cartoon. I don't know if has a
I
sexuality.
think aren't rabbits are gay, aren't they?
Burton.
So fuck a lot.
Bert and Ernie.
Bert and Ernie.
They took baths together, Nick.
I think they were related.
Bert and Ernie.
Yeah,
They're brothers or cousins?
cousins. I think.
Oh, like Larry and Balky from Perfect Strangers.
Sure.
Y'all ever heard Bronson Pinchot talk?
I don't know
Yeah.
who that is.
He was on The Surreal Life.
This is fucked up. Bronson Pinchot he's just an American that doesn't have an accent?
Yeah.
Every character he ever did had an accent.
He was real weird on The Surreal Life.
Was he?
Yeah.
Was he?
Bronson
Surreal Life
Pinchot?
was Flavor Flav in that
Yeah. No.
What
Yes.
was
Yes,
that?
he was. That's how he started, right?
with Brigitte
Brigitte Nielsen.
Brigitte Nielsen.
Yeah. They
Were they fucking?
They were
Yeah.
they were a thing. They were
Yeah.
an item.
They might have got married.
They might have gotten married.
Yeah.
I liked that show.
She was so hot in the 80s.
Ed, were you a big VH1 dating show guy?
Yes,
Me
dude.
too.
Like, people talk about the downfall of MTV. VH1 fell off just as hard.
Yeah, I love the 80s. I love the 90s. I loved those.
Yeah.
But those reality shows I was obsessed with.
Yeah.
I wept when Real died from Real Chance of Love and I Love New York.
Yeah.
Wept.
She died in the show.
He died. No, of cancer years later.
Oh.
He had great hair.
I thought he was a she.
Real was a
guy.
man.
Yeah.
He was in the Stallionaires.
Chance's cousin, right?
Yeah.
Oh, what?
You still watch a lot of those, don't you?
Not
Big
as-
Brother?
Not as much anymore, no.
What you used to have like a recap show on. What was that?
The Challenge.
Challenge.
Challenge, yeah.
Rest
there
in
he
peace,
is.
Real. Great hair.
Oh my god, look at that hair.
Yeah.
IP Real is right, Dick. Yeah, New York.
He was my favorite on the
Pumpkin.
show. Pumpkin, yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Boston.
Yeah, Mr. Boston.
Is this
He made it way further than I thought.
He did. He did.
New York liked Mr.
Yeah.
Boston for some reason.
Tila Tequila.
Yeah, she was a Nazi.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bisexual Nazi.
A shot at love with Tila Tequila.
Double shot at love was guys and girls, right? Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Don't say right.
I wasn't sure. I could be wrong.
Who was the guy? I really don't know the answer to this. He would teach guys to talk to women.
Oh my God, Mystery?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
But
yes.
Mystery.
The whole
rock.
time I watched
Pickup
that,
artist?
The whole time I watched that, I was like, I don't think this guy's good at talking.
He made
to
the
women.
guys look so much worse.
Yeah.
I just remember an episode he made a guy go gauge his ears. He didn't even have his ears pierced.
Yeah.
It was peacocking.
Yeah.
I saw him make a guy walk up to a father-daughter in a restaurant, hit on the daughter in front of the father. Said, if you could do it here, you could do it anywhere.
Mystery has a book.
I'm embarrassed to say that I've read it.
You read Mystery's book?
It's by Neil Strauss. It's called The Game.
Was it like a how-to?
This
or
guy,
was it
Eddie?
just a-
Yeah.
Taking
it's
advice
not
from him.
It's Neil
Was it
Strauss.
about him or was it about
was
his techniques?
It was about him and his techniques.
His cowboy hat's gotten so much
It's like
smaller.
Howie Mandel in disguise.
Wait a minute. I've never seen a cowboy hat that small. That's like a Jewish cowboy hat.
Yeah.
I thought that's what I needed.
Oh, hints of Tommy Wiseau.
With Tommy Lee.
Yes, good call.
So how was the book? What'd you learn?
Yeah.
You
What
learn,
not to do?
Yeah, you learn like just learn some techniques about like
What
negging and stuff.
Kyle accidentally sent me a pickup artist video recently, and you were like,
That was
ignore that.
embarrassing.
Very embarrassing.
That was embarrassing.
Who were
to
you
the-
sending that to?
I was gonna send it to Jeff.
You sent it to a random group chat that somebody added us
I
to.
know. I don't know how to share on Instagram. It's super embarrassing.
So it was a bunch of strangers that we've never responded to in this group.
I know.
And you sent a pickup artist video.
He's been asking me like questions, and I was like, "Fuck, I'm so embarrassed." Mystery works. You know why it works?
Why?
Because he persuades men to go out and try, and they end up going 1 for 99 as opposed to 0 for 1.
And it's the one that counts.
His whole crew was funny. I forget their names, though. They had good-ass names.
Yeah, they did.
And then
yes.
he gave the guys on the reality show names. It was so awesome.
Yes.
I only watched like
Yes.
2 or 3 episodes. I don't remember the crew at all.
He absolutely shit on this chubby dude for wearing a rugby shirt. He was like, get that the fuck off your body. You need a leather vest.
Yeah, what was his style?
Yeah.
Leather?
He was like steampunk.
Yeah, like feathers and shit. If I remember correctly.
Yeah.
I think there's a story in the book about how he like picked up Paris Hilton or something.
He got Paris
I
Hilton.
think so. I could be wrong.
No,
Was that
I'm
tough
going
to
to stop
do?
that. No, Mystery didn't get Paris Hilton.
Dude, someone in the book did. I know they mentioned it. I read this whole fucking thing when I was in like 8th grade.
You read the Mystery book in 8th grade?
Yeah, I'm telling you. I don't even know how.
I was reading Tucker Max in 8th and
I read that too.
I was reading Rush Limbaugh.
You were reading Rush
Limbaugh and Charles Barkley autobiographies. I was a fucked up kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was all over the place.
Damn. Would we have been like Andrew Tate guys if we were younger?
I hope.
You would have.
Because
yeah.
I was like,
If you're reading Mystery,
But he was reading Tucker Max. That's the same shit.
I was reading Tucker Max, and I was like in high school, and I was just saying,
Same.
I can't wait till I leave a shit stain on a white couch after.
Right.
getting dick
He was
sucked.
perfect. Like he would talk about his blackouts,
Yeah.
but recount so vividly how well he owned every woman.
You used to do his death juice, didn't you, in a Camelback
Oh yeah.
at Kent State? You were like going around. You would go out with a Camelback and have Tucker Max's death juice.
It was Red Bull, Gatorade, and Everclear.
He taught me what In-N-Out Burger was.
Tucker Max.
Remember that? Yeah.
I don't remember. I
He
don't,
just Google the restaurant for you?
No, he just like
you had to learn about shit like that in just in novels about other things.
It's about in and out. Yeah.
yeah. Damn man.
TJ, can you put Mystery's crew? Was one of them like Rhino, or is that Spider-Man?
That's a wrestler.
You never watched this, Brandon?
No. Well, no.
We should do a watch party.
I saw.
I've never seen it.
I saw
my God.
two. I think maybe 1 or 2 episodes. You know how VH1 would just show, or maybe it was MTV. I don't know. But they would just one Sunday afternoon they'd show 90 of them in a row and
Yeah.
just get locked into them for some whatever reason. So I remember catching a couple of Mystery episodes because I was never a big watcher of any of those.
oh,
like,
I sprinted home.
all those 2007, 2008, all those 2000 to 2009 shows.
We need to get him in here for like a week and get the whole office.
Mystery James Matador, is that him?
Matador.
Simeon Moses.
Should I hit him up before Beach House?
Yes, you should, Danny. If you're mystified,
I still got the book I could give you too.
I'll read the back.
he gave everybody names. Matador was cool. Matador was all about the pussy.
I thought they all were all about the
No,
pussy.
Mystery was about the game. Matador was about closing the deal.
Yeah. You know another thing? You know how many earbuds there are?
No.
Well,
Yes.
there's obviously 7th inning fetch.
Yes.
There's golden receiver.
Sure.
Yes.
And there's what's the
Basketball was just Air Bud.
Do you count Air Buddies?
There's an ice
yeah.
one.
is there a hockey one?
There was almost certainly, right? Was there a
Has
soccer?
he done every sport?
Yeah. Has he done pickleball yet?
Oh, he's done a lot.
I'm gonna say there's
Done a
been
lot.
6 Air Buds.
I think there's like 16.
There's not 16
I
Airbuds.
swear.
Yeah.
Pull-
Are Airbuds the now CDs?
Air Bud golden receiver. Air Bud World Pup. All right. 7th inning
fetch.
fetch. Spikes back.
Volleyball?
Volleyball.
Here come the Air Buddies. Air Buddies, Snow Buddies, Space Buddies.
Wait, Kyle,
they're in
what's his
space
name
now.
again? What's Air Bud's actual name?
Bud DeCiccio.
I always forget Air Bud's Italian.
Santa buddies, spooky buddies, treasure buddies.
Well, those aren't sports.
But
They started doing holidays.
Yeah, the
And then
buddies
Santa Paws.
throw a wrinkle into it.
I thought that'd be a good punishment. Someone has to watch all those consecutively.
How much money do you think
Horrible.
Robert Vince made off the Air Bud movies?
A lot.
You know how many Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen movies there were?
There's got to be. They made them into their 20s. There has to be 50.
16 is what the number I
Oh.
Their own movies, like Mary, Kate, and Ashley do this.
yeah, and it would be like them horseback
I
riding.
thought they were
them-
churning those out.
They were absolutely
detectives
churning
for a
them
little
out. Yeah.
All right, Mary, fuck, kill. The
No.
Mary, Kate, and Ashley's movies.
Okay.
The Air Buds are Ernest's.
You got to marry Ernest.
I'm marrying Ernest. I'd legitimately live through the Ernest and like the Ernest. So marrying them.
Ernest, I don't think you can lump in with that. Ernest was more of like a Mr. Bean to me.
Yeah,
I did-
I could see that.
Anyone younger than TJ, do you know what Ernest is?
I don't know
No.
what it is.
Okay.
Really?
I've heard of him, but
Ernest P. Worrell.
never met him.
14.
I would have guessed way more.
Grandmother's house we go. That one.
And then they just started getting a little weird. So I guess they started off weird.
Rest in peace to Ernest.
Yeah. Varney?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jim Varney.
Jim Varney, yeah. He was the voice of Slinky Dog.
Yes, that's right. He was. Mm-hmm. In Toy Story.
Was that Sean Hunter's dad?
Who?
Sean Hunter?
No.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Who knows?
And same guy that's in 50 First Dates?
Pee Wee Herman is the character that lived on, but Ernest P. Worrell was big in the 80s too.
Scared Stupid was legitimately good. Like, that troll was terrifying.
Ernest Goes to Camp was good.
Yeah.
Ernest went to prison, didn't he?
That wasn't a
Or am I
movie.
confusing him
Yeah,
with
he did.
Medea?
He went to prison.
Ernest did?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
How many is Tyler Perry? Is Tyler Perry the Ernest of today?
Maybe.
I've never seen a Tyler Perry movie.
I haven't either. But my mom swears by Boo a Medea Halloween.
Boo 1 or 2.
I don't know.
The scary movies count?
I think he owns 90% of Atlanta.
Tyler Perry is obscenely rich.
Is
Yeah.
he's a billionaire?
Oh yes.
He is obscenely rich.
Marry, fuck, kill in terms of popularity. SpongeBob, Mickey Mouse, Bugs Bunny.
Mickey Mouse is almost.
I mean, I still think Bugs Bunny is more famous than
Oh, really?
SpongeBob.
I think
Yeah.
easy kill, Bugs.
So not even close.
Are we doing quality of character? Because Bugs Bunny's the best of all
Most
of them.
popular.
But by far.
Popular.
I might have gotten got by the internet, but didn't Christopher Walken came out and said he's heavily inspired by Bugs Bunny in his acting?
I don't think it's fair because I think in his era, Bugs Bunny was more famous and popular than SpongeBob
What's up,
ever was in
Doc?
his era.
What's up, Doc?
I could see it.
You think Buster Baxter has hurt the bunny game at all? Because people might confuse them?
Nobody's confusing Bugs with Buster.
I'll keep losing me on
Okay.
Buster Baxter.
I was a Tiny Toons guy though. I liked.
That's Buster Bunny, right?
Was that Buster Bunny?
Wasn't it?
What was the Tiny Toon? The blue Tiny Toons. Yeah.
I'm playing Bugs Bunny. Yeah. Oh.
Come on.
Bugs Bunny, quality-wise, is way better than Mickey Mouse and SpongeBob ever thought about.
Looney Tunes is funny.
Did you ever show any of your kids Barney? Is he still around?
No, I never.
He's completely dead.
We missed Barney. When my girl came around, she's the oldest. It was Fresh Beat Band and Yo Gabba Gabba.
It's Fresh Beat Band.
There was some stuff that just didn't last. Paw Patrol, which came out when she was a kid, lasted and caught on. But like the stuff that she liked when she was 3 and 4 just didn't. Like Max and Ruby and Max.
Yeah.
The Fresh Beat Band was. I think all those guys ended up as bad people. Maybe not. Twist. Hold on.
Twist.
Show me those pictures again.
You're going to name the Fresh Beat Band?
Yeah.
How are we ever going to know if you're incorrect?
I felt like we could Google them.
Maybe.
Twist. I know Twist. Marina quit so she could go do,
What did Marina go do?
crazy things.
They recast Marina?
There was double Marinas. Yeah, Shayna Rose was the second Marina. Kiki was, there you go, Kiki. And then, who was the white guy? Go back. Oh, he was Twist, and then he was Shout. Got it.
John Beavers.
There's a Barney movie coming out.
Coming out?
Yeah.
What is
Like-
is Barney still on air?
I think it's the premise is the guy who was behind the mask and what was it like to be so hated.
But Barney always sucked, and everybody always. Barney
I
was
liked
always
Barney
a
as
joke.
a kid.
Barney was always a joke. He was always a. Before we had memes, he was a meme.
I like Barney.
Nobody liked Barney.
Miss
Barney
Rachel
was good for
killed
kids.
Barney.
Miss Rachel killed everybody, right? She just ate up the whole kids' universe.
Is Barney in public domain? I don't understand. How long does that take?
That's 50 years, right?
That's why Disney keeps remaking movies, so it re-ups there.
Winnie the Pooh is in public domain now.
So can we pick somebody that's in the public domain and just put it on a yak shirt?
We could do a Winnie the Pooh shirt.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
Winnie the Pooh and it says the yak above it.
Absolutely can. I think.
That doesn't seem right.
Yeah, that's how they got away with that horror movie, right?
Yeah, right. Blood and
Did
honey.
anybody see that? I just knew that it existed.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
I heard it was very gory.
It came out like the day the
Yep, they wasted
went to
no
public
time.
domain.
Well, that means they were filming it when it wasn't public domain. So was that? I guess they didn't make it public though.
Eddie, you had to have seen it. You're just lying.
I wish I did, but I did not.
Not even with that movie pass you got?
I don't think it went to theaters. I think it was straight to VHS.
You got a movie pass?
Yeah, I use it a lot. I like,
Sound thrilled about it.
I like going to movies.
I don't go to movies enough.
Every time I go, I'm like, I need to go more.
You got to get the pass, and you will go.
Well, you don't have to.
But it will help you go more.
What if you don't go more? Then you just got to pass.
Well, then you're in the same boat.
Are you a matinee guy?
Yes, for sure.
I don't think it's natural to go to the movies in the daytime.
I don't like leaving the theater and it's bright.
Yeah.
That ain't human.
But I like good audiences, and you're more likely to get that.
In the daytime?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, you get fucking kids that are out of school at night.
Oh, I think you.
Kids are the
In the
worst.
summer, you get kids out of school in the daytime.
Yeah, in the summer, sure.
Don't be going to kids' movies then.
Well, they see Jurassic Park. You don't think they're going to be at that next week?
I
So,
think we've pretty much wrung out the Jurassic Park world as much as we can wring
They're
it
just
out.
making dinosaurs now.
You know what's
Fake
crazy though? That someone brought to my attention. How come Jurassic Park doesn't own dinosaurs?
The
why haven't
other
there-
dinosaur movies?
Why haven't anyone else done dinosaur
Right.
as well?
Yeah, like Dinosaur Land.
Yeah. Clifford.
That's a dog.
No. Clifford the movie.
Clifford's a big red dog.
Clifford's a movie.
Are you talking about the same Clifford?
No.
There we go.
Is there a Clifford dinosaur movie?
Clifford with Martin Short. Yes.
Oh, okay. But he's also a big red dog.
Yeah, that one.
But
Clifford.
that's not a dinosaur.
There's no dinosaur.
Yes, there is. He goes to Dinosaur Land.
But that's a house, and that's Charles Grodin.
I promise you. At the end, he goes to Dinosaur Land.
You gotta have a dinosaur.
But just
There's Clifford, the big red dog.
Type in Clifford movie Dinosaur Land.
Would you rather have a big red dog as a pet or a dinosaur as a pet?
dinosaur.
dinosaur.
A big red dog would suck.
Why is it big and why is it red?
Well, the dinosaur's probably going to be big too, if we're being honest.
See?
It'd be hard not to have a big red dog.
No way, because the shits, when it gets excited, dude, I have.
You're assuming the dinosaur's not going to have grotesque shit.
Yeah, you're right. We've seen, yeah.
Unless you
I've
have
seen
a
Laura
raptor.
Dern playing around in it.
Yeah.
How big was Clifford?
Huge.
He was house sized.
Yeah.
It was too
Cute
big.
puppy.
Is it even your dog at that point? It's just running around the city. You're not stopping it from doing anything.
No.
Was Clifford ever growing, or did he grow to a huge size and stop?
That's a good
Is
question.
he ever expanding?
He
I have
stopped.
faint memories of him being a puppy.
I don't know that much about Clifford, to be honest.
Yeah, we seem to be really focused on the big part, not the red part.
Yeah, red is crazy too.
Not as.
No, the big is way,
It is a little
way
crazier.
different. No.
Old Red, did you draft it?
I didn't, but I drafted Austin.
Okay. That's good.
I drafted Austin.
Did you ever make that your voicemail? I bet you did.
He
I
also,
bet you did.
Yeah.
he also drafted Sangria.
I think that's fine too.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Wait, did you not?
No,
Who drafted Sangria?
nobody did. He's just saying a thing.
Big Blake Shelton guy.
No, I drafted Austin, and then we all shit on Blake Shelton for what he became.
What do you count as country? Could you take John Denver?
White Sox Dave took. No, somebody took John
I did.
Denver. You took.
I did, yeah.
I don't really consider whatever. I think he was country back in the day.
Back in the day.
He became folksy.
What number did you get Keith Urban at?
I didn't get Keith Urban.
Do you guys like that song as West Virginians?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, it's just a good song.
Country Roads.
Yeah. I think it's great, yeah.
I've noticed a conflict coming back to Chicago from a trip. Usually people are playing Homecoming by Kanye, #1 song to come back to Chicago to. Now we got this new song, and when I'm back in Chicago. Which one do you go with, man? I'm torn.
So you play a song when you come back to Chicago?
Yeah.
That's pretty.
I saw a TikTok.
When
once.
you're
that's-
listening
hey.
to music.
I saw a TikTok once of Movie singing "Back in Chicago," so I'm a Back in Chicago guy.
You'd almost have to be.
Yeah.
One time the Wonton Don roasted me for that. I said it's nice to listen to Homecoming sometimes when you come home. He's like, dude, you went to Wyoming for 5 days. It's like, yeah, I did.
When I was coming back from Storm Chasers, it was like 8 days, 5 cities. We're passing that Concord building. Nikki Smokes had Homecoming fired up. I was like, all right, this hits.
Nikki Smokes did.
Yeah,
He-
Nikki
he-
Smokes.
He lived here 3 weeks at that point.
Kept saying, you remember that? Kept saying, I can't wait to get back to my city.
Does Kanye have multiple
Yeah.
Chicago songs though?
Has to.
None
Shy
as blatant
City,
as
Shy
that.
City. Is that Homecoming?
That's Chicago.
Does every state have a song that like
No.
New York's got plenty.
We got a couple, but we don't have one.
you don't have one? Would you rather have a couple or one? Or is it
We
like
have
having a quarterback?
Blackwater by Doobie Brothers and Mississippi Queen.
Mississippi Queen is probably it.
Yeah. Oh, Blackwater, keep on rolling, Mississippi Moon, keep on shining. Oh, that one's up there.
Yeah.
California Love.
Yeah. California has to have so many.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But does Wyoming have a song?
Oh man,
That's a hard one to even sing.
We could take Cheyenne.
Oh, I can still make
We
Cheyenne
could still make Cheyenne song.
or Beaches of Cheyenne. Yeah, they got a couple country ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
The Dakotas don't have songs.
North Dakota,
Wisconsin, no.
Wisconsin's probably got a song.
Wisconsin does.
But even like saying it, I can't even picture that in a song.
T-Pain song?
Oh, Wisconsin.
yeah, it is.
Good call, TJ.
They put you in a mansion somewhere in Wisconsin.
Does Idaho have a song? Boise.
Boise has to be said somewhere.
Yeah.
We should have Roan make songs
Or states.
for all these states that don't have one yet.
Also, you could argue Sweet Home Chicago too, but
Yeah, there's a
yeah,
ton.
there's a lot.
Sufjan Stevens,
Yo, yeah, Illinois.
Chicago. Oh, I mean, West Virginia is the only state that has like an anthem.
Tennessee.
I don't think so.
Tennessee has Rocky Top.
Is that like a marching band?
No, Rocky Top's a song that the band plays, but I would say those are the two biggest. And of course, they're college football related. But those are the two biggest state-related songs.
And it's not even about West Virginia, if I'm correct.
Sweet Home Alabama as well.
Oh, yeah.
Now that we're here.
Oh my, yeah.
No, that pisses me off. It's about coming home to West Virginia. So he's saying the things he's seeing.
I would say, is it about West?
So
West
Is it about Western Virginia? Because all those things are... Dude, it's about country roads taking you home. I get like 5 tweets a week.
Was
That's
that-
just like, did you know?
Was that
Yeah.
necessary?
You, of all
I was
people,
asking the question.
of all people,
Little boy.
It was very White Sox Day of you, Nick.
I knew it was coming.
Yeah, okay.
Damn, Brandon.
I was simply the avatar for the question.
You were just
Everybody
the
was-
avatar. I'm so
Sorry,
sorry.
Asking.
Sit up straight when you're talking to him, man.
Well, let's put an end to it. It's not about Western Virginia. It's
Okay.
apparently, it wasn't written by John. It was written about someone who was traveling through Maryland.
You gonna yell at him?
It's still about coming back.
It's about the emotion.
Thank you for reasonably explaining that to me, Kyle. And I appreciate it.
Yeah, he's from Jersey.
I am a Jersey boy.
What? No. You can't be a Jersey boy.
I am. I was born there. I'm more culturally Jersey.
Devil
Yeah.
went down to Georgia.
Well, isn't your hometown? No, Georgia on my mind.
Okay.
You moved when you were 1.
Oh, Georgia.
You're not from
Close.
You're not from Jersey.
Georgia.
That's what I just said.
Oh, I didn't know that was the name of the song.
Yeah, Georgia on my
I
mind.
was singing the Ludacris remix.
No, you weren't.
And if you want, I can sing the Lil Wayne remix where he disses George Bush. He just
What-
adds Bush at the end of Georgia after
What-
the hurricane.
What's Texas's, KB?
Oh,
Come back to Texas.
deep in the heart.
Something by
Yeah.
Zebo.
Zach Randolph.
Oh, there's George Strait's got like 30.
Oh, it's Wish I Was in Texas.
By Sandy Cheeks.
Prettiest place.
Oh, you're right.
Cheeks.
Cheeks has that.
You
We're
ever
back
heard
to
of her?
Cheeks.
We always are.
It's always
We always are.
All my exes live in
I
Texas.
wanna go home.
Yeah, Texas has 1,000 country songs.
Does Oklahoma?
Every city in Texas has a song. Just about Laredo has a song.
Amarillo.
Odessa?
Yeah. How often is each state? Mississippi's
Whoa.
up there.
Well, yeah, because Mississippi has some of the
It's the home of the blues, and
Yeah.
then it's got a lot of yeah.
Elvis. Does Elvis ever mention Mississippi?
I would think so. It got to. Alana Miles mentions Mississippi and Black Velvet.
Yep.
It's from Tupelo.
What?
He's from Tupelo, right?
He is from Tupelo, yeah. His birthplace is right there on East Main Street, just east of the Hardee's. Hardee's has good biscuits.
I mean, how many people can say they were born close to Hardee's in Mississippi?
All of us.
Yeah.
Either close to or
I wasn't
one.
that. Yeah. You're either born there or created there.
100% of us.
No in between.
Yeah.
Is there like a shrine to him?
There's the birthplace is a marker, a historical marker that you can go see, and then all of downtown Tupelo has Elvis statues.
Have you ever been to the Rock where Barack kissed Michelle for the first time?
No,
I have not. No.
Me, Kyle, and Donnie went.
How was that?
It was outside of Baskin Robbins.
Baskin Robbins, Cricket Wireless.
Yeah,
Is it in Hyde Park?
Oh, that's where we got hate crime.
we did get hate crime because
Yeah.
people thought we were Jewish.
We're dressed as Jewish, and they're like,
Well, we weren't dressed as Jewish.
happened?
We were dressed as the Blues Brothers, but we had our sunglasses and hats off, so we just had our suits on. Yeah,
Where was it? Was Hyde Park?
yeah. I don't know.
No,
It's like
it
a
was-
strip mall.
they kissed on the first date.
Yeah, he talks about the taste. Michelle tasted like chocolate.
Mm.
Did you guys kiss?
I kissed Donnie. Just to recreate it. I was Barack. He was Michelle.
That's good.
I would have had you as Michelle, I think.
Yeah?
Mhm.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's really nice of you.
Should I do NASCAR?
Yeah.
Whatever you want, Ed.
Come on, Ed. Your show.
And that, you guys, you made me host. You made me open that.
You're a really good host.
just for the just
You're
for the
damn
record.
good.
For the record, yes. We weren't putting
We
you on the
botch.
spot. You're good.
I botch it every time when I host.
All right.
I just don't do it anymore.
There's nothing like seeing NASCAR roar through the streets of downtown Chicago, a race experience unlike any other. Catch the stars of NASCAR take on a one-of-a-kind street course surrounded by skyscrapers and lakefront views. 40 drivers, including Chase Elliott and Denny Hamlin, battle it out on the most unique track of the season. The energy is electric. Race day adrenaline meets festival vibes in the heart of the city. Don't miss Zach Brown Band live from the start to finish line Saturday night, part of the Busch Light Summer Music Series. This is more than a race. It's Chicago's ultimate summer weekend. Get your tickets now before they're gone. NASCAR takes over Chicago. Street racing, skyline views, music, and more. Get your tickets now at NASCAR.com for the ultimate summer weekend.
Good read, man. Everybody else left you.
Yeah, I'm happy you stayed. I thought that was a prank. You guys were just all going to bolt on.
Everybody's pissing.
Everybody's pissing. It is definitely the most pissed in between show
Has
on
to
the
be.
network.
Has to be. And I don't know why. Is it the timing?
Timing, time of the day.
The temptation of all these bevs?
Yes,
Yeah.
a lot of good body armor here.
Yeah.
I would say that's why.
What's let's talk to each other.
I'll stay with you, dude.
Dude, nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. I'm taking my dog to a boarding thing for training, and it's nicer than any hotel I've ever stayed in.
Oh, really?
It's got heated floors. They play a movie in front of his bed every night. It's unnecessary.
Wow.
Yeah, he has a grotto.
Oh, wow, grotto.
Personal grotto.
What exactly is a grotto? It's just
I think it's just
stone.
it's got to have a stone of some sort.
Yeah. And it's like
Does water in movies make you thirsty?
water in
Seeing
movies.
water in movies makes me thirsty.
I could see that, especially when they're drinking it late at night. Like, I don't know.
But even seeing like a waterfall in a movie, I'm like, I'm parched.
Okay. So like grown-ups, you were just constantly
Yeah, just wanted to drink water the whole time.
ready for a bev.
Yeah.
No, I get that.
Welcome back, Mr. Piss.
I told you not to call me that anymore.
I know. Oh, look who it is.
Brandon's gonna freak out.
Why is Brandon going to freak out?
Hardy Boys are in the New York office right now.
Oh my God, Brandon.
No.
No, come back in. TJ, pull it up. I'm pissed.
Uh-oh.
That's so unfair.
Oh,
They get everything.
Oh, boy.
That's fucking awesome.
Get Jerry that video from Jeff.
Yeah, somebody should do it.
God damn it.
That's awesome.
Ask Nate to do it.
No, because then I'd text Nate, and he'd say something nice, and I'd take it the wrong way.
That's right.
I'd text him back something nice, but something a little sarcastic. He'd take it the wrong way. Then we wouldn't speak for 6 months.
Sounds like a good thing. Are you going to run the gauntlet today, Brandon?
Oh, somebody got to run the gauntlet today? We gauntleting? Do y'all want to go the other way? Do y'all want to just see? Do y'all just want to internally come up with who you think would run the absolute worst?
That's what we want. That's the essence of the challenge for me is to see someone fail.
Because we so often are trying to see who's going to be up the top, who's going to break the record. Let's go the other way. Who's going to break Jeff D. Lowe's record?
Who's in the cave?
Well, Goldfinger off camera had the worst time.
Did he?
Yes,
That's what I heard.
That.
Yeah. I was like, it was like an episode of like a Rugrats.
There's a lot of people because of the Ryder Cup and other things. There's
Andy's
a lot of
pigeon-toed.
There's a lot of people not here.
12:05.
12:05.
12 minutes and 5 seconds.
Last year we did a video of Viva TV where the interns like all did parts of the gauntlet, and then we figured out which ones of them were going to run the gauntlet. And Goldfinger.
Let's get him an official time.
Is he here?
What was he bad?
I'm gonna call him.
He had to be bad at
don't think he's
everything, but he seems mildly.
Is he not?
That video, it was stunning to me because basketball and wiffle ball presented by far the biggest challenges. Like, it took all of them like 20 plus basketball a shot attempts. They all had to move up, or a lot of them were throwing underhanded.
I got to see this. He's not here?
I don't think he's here.
I'll look.
Well, a lot of people not here. Why don't you go round us up a gauntlet participant? And don't come back till you got a good one. Or
Find us
He did retry though and got a 329. We did that on air already.
Nice.
Find us a double digit competitor.
Did the finger not answer you?
I didn't try to even call the finger.
Damn.
We're calling him the finger now?
They-
Goldfinger's already a good enough name, right?
Are they still making foam fingers?
Oh,
That's a good ass question. Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
I think they are.
Holy fucking shit.
I think they are, because every time I take my kid to a WWE event or a game, that's what draws him in the most. He wants a foam finger.
Really?
And when I was a kid, I wanted the foam finger.
I
the
did
most.
too. I had a Wheeling Nailers one and a Wheeling Greyhound.
We were very poor, and we went to the WWE house show for the first time in 1989. And my mom wouldn't buy me the foam finger.
Who was wrestling in the house show?
It destroyed me. Brutus Beefcake, Greg Valentine, Andre the Giant was there.
Have you tried to chase that nostalgia by buying it on eBay now for $7,000?
Yeah,
Have you actually?
I have.
Do you own it?
No, there's nothing to own. I was going to say June. June was the word I was going for there. But no, I did not.
I went to a WWE house show. They had that Stone Cold Steve Austin one, except it was a middle finger.
Yeah.
That's so fucking.
And did you buy it? I would have wanted that bad.
I don't know if I did, but I wish I did.
I tell you what I wanted. I wanted the Hacksaw Jim Duggan
2x4.
foam 2x4.
Yeah, that's cool.
And she said, "I'll just get you a real 2x4 when I get home." And I said, "That's not the point, Mom." And then I ended up buying her a house.
You shouldn't have. Looking back.
No, she was a bad mother. She was a bad person.
How's she adjusting?
She's a pretty good Justin. She's probably a better Vicky though. Sorry.
Are we in the movie Airplane right now?
Sorry. I apologize.
That movie, every line is a joke.
It's so good.
Yeah.
She's doing good, but I'm thinking about taking the family on vacation next week. I'm sorry, I'm taking the family on vacation next week, and she's going to be there by herself. So I don't know how she's going to deal with that. Plus, she doesn't like not working. She's trying to find a job. I say just retire, and she won't do it.
She should be a librarian.
No, she's not quiet enough.
Yeah. Shit.
Yeah, she's too loud, too boisterous.
Do you see there's a new Naked Gun movie coming out?
And I think it looks
good.
pretty good.
I agree. It looks pretty good.
And everybody, all the comments are all like, "Dude, shouldn't have done this." I think it looks pretty damn good.
Spaceballs 2.
That one, I'm a little less.
They have to call it, what was it, The Quest for More Money?
Yeah.
Yes. Did you see the video?
No.
Oh, it was awesome. Like, it was like and
Just a scroll, right?
Yes, it was
Yeah.
just a scroll,
Yeah.
and it was just great.
Have you seen the Naked Gun trailer?
I did. Yes.
I
that
think
was
it.
good.
I think it looks damn good.
It does, but I haven't seen the original.
Is it Glenn Powell? Who's in it?
Who? No,
Who's the main character?
Liam
Liam
Neeson's in. Naked
Oh,
Gun.
okay.
Yeah.
Is it going to be? Because I get excited about these re-release movies and all these big movies. Is it going to be in theaters I can go watch, or do I? Because if they put it on Netflix or Amazon, I'm just not going to watch
I
it.
believe the Naked Gun will be in theaters.
Okay, then I will see it.
Okay. What do you think is?
I
the
like
best
my
chance?
movies to be movies.
Yeah, I'm with you for sure. Like I think Happy Gilmore 2 is going to be only Netflix. I'm not happy.
I'm just not watching that.
I don't think we were being recorded, but I was talking to Kyle. I like movies more. I value fun more than good. I like fun, bad movies more than good, boring movies.
Okay.
I think fun is the best thing a movie can be.
Yeah.
You like action packed.
No, I like funny. I like fun,
blood.
goofy. I like the movie Shoot 'Em Up. I like The Mummy. I like Starship Troopers. I think those are all fun.
Okay.
I don't know if there's cinema.
You should see Thanksgiving. It came out, I think, last year or 2 years ago.
Okay. Is it fun?
It's a horror movie. It's fun.
Okay.
That doesn't sound fun.
It's fun. I promise.
A Thanksgiving horror movie?
That's the second one. Have you ever seen Thanksgiving with the turkey?
What?
No.
He fucks a woman in it.
A turkey does?
Yeah.
Howard the Duck fuck turkey. Fuck women.
And he kills her.
You ever seen Jack Frost with Shannon Elizabeth?
Yeah.
That is. Have you seen that one?
With
Not the Michael Keaton one.
no.
That's a sad one. He
Oh.
dies.
That's very sad.
I watched a movie with subtitles last night.
Oh, yeah? Every movie can have subtitles.
Yeah, come sit down. Do you know why Danny grabbed you?
I don't think this is the
ain't-
guy.
That's
Dan.
not the guy
ain't the
at
guy.
all.
Danny, this is not the guy.
Danny thinks we told him to grab
We don't have a lot of people in here.
a double-digit gauntlet competitor.
The worst gauntlet time imaginable. He picked you.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Repeat. I didn't hear.
Prove me wrong.
We told him to go find the worst gauntlet participant imaginable. Somebody that would put up a double-digit time. Somebody that would stink. He chose you. I wouldn't have chosen you.
I didn't
Because I
want
don't know your name.
You've run the gauntlet, no?
I have not, no.
Oh, my God.
I don't think I'd be the worst. What was the
Me
worst?
neither.
50 low?
Jeff T. Lowe.
What was his?
950?
Just get 10 minutes for me.
Ew,
Need to get
don't
double
say
digits.
that. Like
Danny.
that was
I didn't mean to turn you on, but can you get 10 minutes?
just 10 minutes for
Give
me.
me 10 minutes.
Give me 10 minutes, Shane.
You know?
want me
Did
to
you
do
know?
that
Water
on
and don't
purpose?
even give you it.
Shane, did you know all the members of the Yak represent one of the deadly sins?
Mm-hmm.
Danny's lust. Brandon is sloth.
What
Iowa's pride.
what about gluttony?
See, Danny?
That's me.
Ed. And wait, I'm the last one. Envy? Yeah. Oh my God, yeah.
How'd you get in?
I'm envy. All right, Shane. You ready?
Why do you want envy?
What's Kate?
Who?
She might be gluttony.
Eating into the mic.
All right, Shane. You got a gauntlet running?
You
No.
want me to run like? Oh, I can do it.
You need a body armor, sir.
We need a goalie too.
What do you need me to do?
Just
Hey, read
hold,
the ad while me and
Quiet,
Shane.
yeah, hold the body armor.
Get out here.
All right. Come on, Shano. Listen, this segment is brought to you by BodyArmor Sports Drink. This summer, cool off with BodyArmor CHILL, a bold new way to hydrate with no artificial dyes, flavors, or sweeteners. Enjoy a new, refreshing, cooling sensation in 3 impossibly cold flavors: frozen berry, frozen cherry, and frozen orange. It's available for a limited time. Grab yours at 7-Eleven or a store near you. Shano's drinking the frozen orange, Kyle. Is that going to go well for him?
Shane, who's that grumpy guy from SpongeBob? Yeah, and who's that Laker? Who's the Laker? Los Angeles Laker.
Yeah. SpongeBob.
Yes. Yep. He still went nautical.
Spider's trying to chase Brandon, it looks like. Did he just get cheesed?
Can I pick up the
Oh my God.
Shane, no more questions, please. Just kidding. Shane, you got this. It'd be really cool if you got like at least in the 8s, though.
Antonio,
I want you to give it your best, but I also want your best to be kind of bad.
Antonio Gates' jersey is a good omen.
I think so too.
It's a good omen.
I think he played basketball.
Come on.
Antonio Gates.
He did.
I know. They every time he caught a ball, they said
really?
that. Yeah.
I can't.
Ready?
3, 2, 1, go. You say
All right. Shano.
Oh, it started. Time started.
Wait.
Wait. That was
Brandon can't do a fake 3, 2, 1 go. That was a little.
You just got to say,
That was
You were
disordered.
telling Eddie how to fucking count down?
come on, Brandon.
You didn't know that it was up to him to start it.
I appreciate it. You ready, TJ?
Shut up, Nick.
I'm ready.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
It's not Jersey.
There we go. Yes. Form the wall.
It's got to beat memes here.
Are his bags
Why
getting
so
really
loud?
loud? How's he doing that?
Yes. Yes, Shane.
Looking for the memes record.
He's so bad.
There we go, Shane. Y'all doubted me.
Easy now, brother. Calm it down. Huh.
That's my boy.
Shano.
A lot of screen time for DraftKings.
Oh my god.
Shane, you're oversaturating DraftKings.
Oh, he's got a hanger.
Oh, Shane.
Still under a minute. Oh,
There we
no,
go,
never
Shane.
mind.
Good time so far.
He's still ahead of memes, though.
Oh, he's officially taking the Lord's name in vain.
Oh, yes. He started.
Annie, what a call.
Started to sin.
Out here.
Oh, he's losing it.
Oh, man.
Woo!
The walk-off.
That was cocky. That was cocky for 90 throws in a row.
There we go, Wyatt.
Wyatt.
Be a wall, Wyatt. God damn it.
Really needed another 30 seconds there. Woo. Strike one.
Oh, here you go.
God damn it. He's caught fire.
He's off.
Stop him.
He's kind of all over it. Nailed it.
Slow it down, Shane. No rush. Okay, never mind. We're good. No one can read him any trivia questions for the first minute.
Oh, he tried to walk it off.
Cocky,
Back over
cocky.
there.
Oh, my goodness.
It's actually not a bad time.
Well, he's not done yet.
Still, he would have to have like 5 right now for me to be confident.
I believe he represents wrath on Pardon My Take, too, so.
You know why I did this? Shane's always making those thumbnails, making everyone look ugly. All right, Shane, you can read, right?
Oh, Orville. Death.
Let's talk,
Justin Jefferson.
let's talk about something else.
Adrian Peterson.
Colors of the Rainbow.
Red.
I'm kidding. That's not on there.
It worked.
Oh, it worked.
Yes, too.
What a backfire.
Bart. Xbox. Xbox 360. N64. Bobby Wagner. Cam Chancellor. Richard Sherman. Earl Thomas.
Boom.
Good job, Shane.
346.
Good job.
Anything you want to tell Danny?
Fuck you, bitch.
Got him.
Good stuff, Shane.
Tinky Winky. I miss Tank, dude.
You miss Tank?
Yeah.
I didn't know you knew him like that.
Yeah, I do.
He was tall as fuck.
Yeah, he was.
They were all like 8 feet.
Tinky Winky was tall as fuck. I remember when people thought Tinky Winky was like a gay icon because wasn't the upside down purple triangle like a gay symbol at the
Oh.
time?
I think you're right. I think there's a lot of things that
I was more of a Poe guy.
That people were. Yeah, it was Poe.
Poe's a great name. We've never heard that name used again.
Poe was good. Nappy Roots.
Was Poe in Nappy Roots?
That was a song. All My Life with
Oh,
Poe.
okay. How do you do?
Did fine.
Right above Francis Ellis. They knocked down the hill to Teletubbies. I saw recently.
They did what?
The hill is. I think the hill has been removed.
Knock
What are
down
you
a
saying?
hill?
Yeah, the hill where they filmed Teletubbies.
But when you knock down a hill, doesn't it just remain a hill?
Yeah. It's,
No, I think it becomes flat.
Well, they flatten it?
Yeah, they flatten the hill. I'm pretty sure.
That's a damn shame.
Why would you ever flatten a hill?
The guy was tired of tourists on his lawn.
Oh, tourists were coming to see the.
The hill where they filmed Teletubbies.
Ain't no way.
That was
People were
a
traveling
real
to see that.
place.
Yes, I'm fairly
I would have
certain.
guessed that was a set.
It was not a very distinct hill. It could be any hill.
Well, that's what you think until you see Poe jumping around.
The only
there.
hill with a baby sun behind it.
Yeah. A baby son.
The Microsoft Hill, I bet you. I would stop at the Microsoft Hill, the wallpaper.
Yeah.
Bliss?
Bliss. I would stop at
I
Bliss.
think it's in Kansas.
Teletubbies
Wait,
Hill.
Bliss is in Kansas?
I think so.
Indonesia.
It's in Indonesia, yeah.
The Teletubbies Hill is a real place in Indonesia.
North Sumatra, Indonesia.
No, I've heard it all. I've heard it all now, Ed.
I'm telling you, this guy demoed it.
That looks like a Native American burial ground.
Maybe
That's the Shire.
Maybe I got duped. I don't know. This doesn't look real now.
Were you distraught when you found out they knocked down the Teletubby Hill?
Well, yeah, I don't like to see things go to waste.
That's where the plane was going that landed in that Pennsylvania field.
Teletubbies.
They were going for the Teletubbies. Damn. It's tough.
How you doing, Brandon? How's that sweet tea hitting?
Really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Donnie has a hash brown casserole in the kitchen.
Oh, my
It's now up
God.
for grabs, but he made it spicy.
Spicy hash brown?
Spicy hash brown casserole, and it tasted very good, but it is just destroying me right now.
I love casseroles in all shapes and sizes.
They're just so good.
Work, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Green bean, I think, is my 1-1.
It's the number one casserole. A good tater tot casserole's up there, and a hash brown casserole's up there, but to me, green bean casserole far
Sweet
and away.
potato?
It's good.
That's a dessert to me.
They're all good. The green bean casserole is so simple though. It's 3 ingredients.
In many ways, things are worse in life. I think casseroles are on the up.
Yeah.
Like, are you buying low on casseroles right now?
No, I'm buying.
I don't know that you can buy low.
I think the worst things get socially and economically and politically. Casseroles take advantage of that.
Exactly.
Casseroles and soups.
Yeah.
Are you saying casseroles are getting better?
Yes, like I feel you see that a lot in these, like the algorithm. You'll see like dessert casseroles and shit like.
When's the last new casserole we had?
Oh my
When's
God.
the last time a casserole dropped? I feel like tater tot casserole was like a 1998 thing.
Was that the most recent?
There's a lot of new ones.
A lot of
What's
new
the
ones?
newest TJ, search casserole sort by new, I guess.
There's like s'mores casseroles and shit.
How do you find out when these things drop?
I don't know. I think they just start showing up in church cookbooks.
That's what it is.
Yeah. Once they start showing up in church cookbooks, once the Southern Baptists get a hold of them, they're here. Our most popular new casserole is Dangerously Delicious. What do we got here? 13-inch, all right, $1 million potato casserole. Again, this has been served in Kosciuszko, Mississippi since 1962. 2 pounds of potatoes, scrubbed and thinly sliced. The base is just potato casserole.
That's potato casserole.
But is it a different casserole if they use the same base but use different minor ingredients?
Look how beige everything is.
Are you a casserole guy, Kyle?
Everybody's.
I love anything in that form. Soft, easy to chew.
Yeah.
I don't like to chew.
I just, for some reason, I figured, and I'm sorry for assuming that anything that's like community like that would be no for you.
No, what? Anything that's what?
Community like.
I don't do, that's me.
That's it.
I don't do
Community.
potlucks.
Oh, I love potluck.
Oh, you do? Okay.
I love when all the food is mashed into one.
I'll whip a potluck's ass.
Yeah?
Yeah, I love a potluck.
Yeah, potlucks are great.
Pop in trivia. Dangerously delicious is the slogan for what snack?
Dangerously delicious.
I know you're not
On the
confusing
top
it
of
with
my head.
magically.
Magically delicious is
Dangerously delicious.
Yeah, you're doing magically delicious
I think
stuff.
I am.
Nope, there is a dangerously delicious.
Dangerous.
Is it a sweet or is it a sweet?
You're asking a man who didn't know what savory meant last week, so we're
Then why did you come in with the trivia if we can't ask
not
you?
sweet.
Will we know this before we get any further?
Dangerously
Yes, you
delicious.
should know this.
I should know this.
Is this pussy, Steven? Is this pussy?
No, but
Is it something
technically you're
spicy
on the
if it's
right track.
dangerous?
Uh,
On the right track with pussy?
there is technically a spicy variant to this,
Technically.
literally.
It's
Is
not
it-
stovetop stuffing.
Is it Cheeto?
It's Cheetos.
Okay, yeah.
damn.
Chester.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he said it. Chester was cool.
Yeah, Danger. Got me.
Yeah, that's right.
It's a cool cat.
Yeah, he was.
Do we still have all the old cartoon mascots of the 90s? Chester Cheetah and the 7-Up Spot and all those. We don't really have those as much anymore.
No, 7-Ups.
Do we still have 7-Up?
7-Up, yes. Every Thanksgiving I'll have that with cranberry.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I forgot they had a mascot.
Yeah, it was the
Spot.
dot.
Cool Spot.
Oh yeah. He was never really. He never really did it.
Wait, can you pull him up? I don't think I.
Oh, he was a red dot.
He was a red dot.
Oh, that's all he was.
Yeah. That's all he was.
It was the only thing they could pull from the logo.
He had video games. He was out there.
Yeah.
There he is. Cool Spot.
These guys.
He is cool.
Yeah. He has sunglasses on. How can he not be cool?
That's
Look
all
at
you
him.
had to do to be cool back then.
Look at him. Just walking around, chilling.
yeah, he's killing
shooting
hermit crabs.
Shooting hermit crabs.
This was a game?
Yeah. Everything was a game. Everything is a game.
Did one of the lemon lime sodas stop making it and then rebrand it as a new name?
Yeah.
Starry.
Star used to be.
Sierra Mist.
Really?
Yeah.
One of.
I wondered where Starry came from overnight.
Yeah, Sierra Mist died. Starry Revive.
I like Sierra Mist a little better than Starry.
I do too. I think it's a more refreshing tasting name.
Sierra Mist.
Was there a reason they changed it though?
I'll say one of my least favorite rebrands. Starry, you have to clarify that you're talking about the drink every single time. Sierra Mist was good enough on its own.
Sierra Mist implies drink.
Right.
But here's the problem. Now is the time to strike because Sprite doesn't have the green bottles anymore.
They're clear. They're all clear.
Yeah, they're all clear now.
God damn.
Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It just
I don't know
started
anything.
started with Sprite Remix, right?
No, it started like last year because
But they were clear, I'm saying.
I'll
They
just,
were clear, yes, but
I'll just say it, Danny. It's been too long since you talked like a SpongeBob character. And
Can you be Plankton complaining that Mr. Pibb went to Pibb Extra?
God damn it, Pib. Get your ass over here.
Dude, the absolute willpower you've had to sit on that for so long.
So
You don't talk-
good.
that would have been my first
Dude,
episode.
Big Cat probably thinks you suck so fucking much.
Yeah. We don't talk much about SpongeBob.
oh, that's funny.
I should be wearing my sunglasses right now. Can't see you guys can't see me like this.
That was a shitty rebrand, though.
Yeah. There's been another bad one. I feel like we were talking about it recently.
A beverage?
No, just a rebrand.
Do you know it's not called Redman anymore?
The chew?
Yeah, that stunned me.
That makes
What's it called?
Guardian.
Commander.
Football team.
Yeah.
Stop by the store. I gotta get some football team.
I'm addicted to it.
You have a football team addiction.
It's called America's Best.
Oh.
That's
Too general.
I don't know. I mean, yeah.
Well, that's like Pearl Milling Company instead of Aunt Jemima.
But
Yeah.
America's best.
Oh,
That
yeah.
could be literally anything.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
We lost Aunt Jemima and Mrs. Butterworth, didn't we?
we did. No, I think
Is Mrs. Butterworth still around?
she might be kicking.
I think it might still say that, but I don't think you see her.
Oh, okay.
Because that body.
What?
God dang.
What was Giant Rick running for?
He's
Going to
casserole.
hunt down a pack of buffaloes.
He was casserole hunting.
What is everyone running for?
Good question.
So
Such long distances. What happened to just jogging for a mile and a half?
I don't know.
Everyone's just training for ultra endurance.
are they-
Who's
are
this
they
everyone? What is he doing?
I don't know.
Who's this everyone you speak of?
Look, he slowed it down. Is there a bigger man somewhere chasing?
No running.
If Rick's running from something, we got to get the fuck out of here.
You got a craft single in his hand, doesn't he?
Dum, dum.
Oh, they're cheesing Spider, I'd imagine.
Oh, they're cheesing. Okay, so we just have a pool table now.
What?
Oh,
Holy shit.
That's for Tate's
So-
thing tonight. Tate's doing a
that's right.
pool-oriented.
Suppose we can keep it.
Yeah,
That's a rental.
Aw. Come on, Tate.
a rental. That's a
Cheap
great spot
motherfucker.
for it.
That is a good spot for it.
It's starting to look like a storage unit.
Yeah.
TJ, you want to go ahead and spin the wheel? Get that wheel spinning.
We got all our ads done?
Yeah.
No, we got
Fuck
we
yeah,
got 3
Ed.
today. Yeah.
Eddie, you're a real good host, man.
If you guys are driving, you see like a world's best or New Hampshire's best or something like that, pancakes. Does it have any effect on you and make you want to eat there, or is it just all?
It works for me.
I believe it when I'm doing it, but I don't think you can just say that, right? World's
Yes.
best blend.
Say anything you want
It's like
at all
Elf.
times.
Yeah, I think it's more like I think it does the opposite effect. I think it's just like it's lazy and almost corny.
I think if I see
World's best.
world's best, I'm not stopping. If I'm in New Hampshire and I see New Hampshire's best, I immediately believe them.
Yeah, best in town.
But would you be
Yeah.
more curious if it was like New Hampshire's second best waffles?
It's like I
New
saw
Hampshire's
they
too
were-
small. If it was Florida's second best waffles, yes. New Hampshire, I'm like, just no. You
Probably not
can't-
good.
There's probably not 2 rankable waffles in New Hampshire. That's probably 2 rankable.
You sipping on Milwaukee's best?
Oh, I'll drink the beast. Yeah.
I actually think I'm going there for chicken tenders soon.
Milwaukee
No, New Hampshire.
for what?
Yeah.
Chicken tenders?
Is that the intent of your like if TSA asks business or pleasure?
So
You're
I've,
saying chicken tenders.
I have a wedding in Vermont, and I'm trying to go a day early to try the chicken tenders in New Hampshire.
You got to.
You'd almost have to.
Yeah.
Why?
What
Supposedly,
is their reputation?
supposedly Adam Sandler really likes the place, and that supposedly that's where they're invented too.
But he was probably
They
just
invented
like,
chicken tenders?
Everywhere has invented chicken.
I'm
tenders.
telling you, look it up.
was Adam Sandler just passing through though?
No, he's from there.
Right.
So that makes more sense.
Yeah, he would have a favorite chicken tender in New Hampshire. It's not like he landed in New Hampshire and it's like, oh my God, I got to keep coming back.
Your favorite chicken dinner place.
The Puritan,
closest to
the
you.
Puritan back room is quite.
That's malicious. Like, we're good on the surface. Come back here.
Oh, that doesn't look
Ed.
good. That doesn't look good,
Whoa,
Eddie.
whoa, whoa. That's a different one. That's that's
Oh.
China.
Did you say it like Trump?
That is China.
Sorry. See? Should I go a day early for the chicken tenders, Kyle?
Fine, yeah, sure.
I think you can go day of.
No.
I mean, they better be damn good.
to go to fly into a different state?
How good can they be to be better than one here?
I feel like if chicken tenders are going to be anywhere,
I think
good.
foods that have 2 ingredients have they have a ceiling.
Puritan
The
back
Puritan back room. I've been in some Puritan back.
Known for their mudslides and chicken tenders.
Yeah, they are.
Are you going to get both?
Yeah, I'll fine. Yeah, when in Rome.
What's New Hampshire?
Can someone in New Hampshire tell me if
Those
it's worth
do look good.
Yeah, they look good, but every chicken tender looks good photographed like that.
But you get excited about these adventures, right?
I like, if I'm in the place, I like to try
Yeah.
their flavor.
Have fun with it.
You do you.
Thank you.
Do you.
Thank you.
Have fun.
Appreciate that.
Are you going to review it, or are you just doing this one for you?
Maybe I'll do a little TikTok video.
Here we go.
You gonna dance in the lobby?
I'm not opposed. I'm not opposed. I'll do the fucking.
Yeah, you'd almost have to.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll do the bare.
Goes
bottom.
without saying.
Yeah. No doubt about it.
All right, spin that wheel.
And that shit.
Get us a wheel spin here. Oh, yeah, we had a reset yesterday. Eddie, you going to be back in here tomorrow?
Yes.
Cool.
All right.
And then we will face off Thursday.
Who will?
Me and you.
I won't be here.
We will both be not here.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
All right, see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's the act. It's the act. Get your straws, the act style. It's the act. It's the act. Get your straws, the act style, and stay for a while. It's the act. It's the act. It's the act. Yeah, it's time to talk shop or do a Yankees pop. It's the act. It's the act.
See you tomorrow. Love you guys. Bye.